All right, we are live.
Mm.
And I am
Howdy,
hungover and
internet.
have been
Get
for
ready
2
for it.
days.
All
Oh,
right,
so she is playing the character
Dragon. Hi.
Uh,
Dragon.
Oh shit! Hi, Dragon. Haven't seen you in a
All
while.
right, I have to minimize the stream elements so I can see the massive amount of screens that I need. Like 5 more screens. It's fine. It's whatever.
Oh,
Anyway,
all I'm gonna
I
say.
can
God,
send you a link
imagine
for
being
something that
lost.
costs $50. A portable screen.
Where's she talking?
so you guys finally made
yeah.
it to Silverkeep after many sessions of traveling. You managed to talk your way into the town after dark, got through the guards, found the tavern, which has a name, the Thistle and Twine. Had
Yeah.
some conversations, had a bard off,
Yep.
got some free-ish rooms. You did earn it. Got some good food, but because it was late,
Heard rumors.
you all end up going to sleep in your respective rooms. So if you haven't already taken a full night's rest,
Minus
you
me.
can.
I slept underneath the room.
with,
You slept outside,
um,
but you still get a full night's rest.
I can't do the thing on Vokash's character sheet. God,
Yep.
Yeah.
I got you. Which I
dang.
don't think they used anything yesterday.
Yeah, I like to do it just in case.
Long rest. Take long rest. Confirm long rest. Long rest has been confirmed.
Thanks,
Long rest.
Dad.
Wrong wrist.
You have taken the
Wrong
wrong
wish.
rest.
Wrong rest confirmed.
Or she
Oh
should
no,
shout
no, I'm not
Oh,
gonna do that.
will you all
We're
wake
on-
up?
We're on.
I will lean into it hard. Don't test me.
it. No. I heard rumors last night, and I made a ice snowflake for a child or a halfling because it might not be a child.
Oh, you mean in the game? Okay.
In game, yes. What halfling? You would be the halfling I know.
No, that's modern.
That's what I said. You would be the halfling I know.
What off, dude?
All right. Gavel.
These
Game.
strays already.
I will open all of your doors so you can actually leave.
No, I want to stay.
I mean, you can
No,
stay if
I'm
you
a
want.
I'm a Kool-Aid man. This shit.
Despite
Don't think
I
it's
think
all
I
right.
am
Come
the
on, little
height
halfling.
I think I am the height of the Kool-Aid man.
Woo!
Oh, I jumped
Oh,
down.
That was a
no.
big flame.
I did a flip. Maybe someone should put like.
Modern, can you Tailspire for me? Because do
Oh.
not have computer right now.
Do you need me to stream it as well?
Yeah, if you're good with that.
Yeah,
if you're down
if
with that
you're good with
sickness.
country music.
Yeah, I'm fine with that. I can mute the stream.
I don't know if it's actually going to come across, but yes, I can do that for you.
I was gonna say,
Amazing, thank you.
God, should Frost tell the proprietress that maybe we should put a rail system here so people don't just do flips over that?
I mean, imagine there is one. It's just when you start adding so much inside of a
do a
building,
flip?
it becomes harder to move the tokens.
Oh, I
Wait,
see.
Did you actually do a flip?
No,
Oh. I'm like, how did you do that?
Oh, no.
that's something we
Vale
should tell.
is going to do a flip. Vale is going to vault over the railing, do a flip, and
check
I
it.
don't know, superhero land on the ground.
All right, Modern, you already
But
have
in-
access to
Fail.
Veil.
Yes, I do. I also have access to Vocash and Trina.
Got all the
Mm.
access.
Yeah.
Soon she'll have all access.
Modern has an all-access pass to what's in my pants.
Bet.
Joke's on you. She ain't gonna do shit.
I mean,
Anyway,
I'm
you
also
guys are
ace,
awake.
so, you know.
We just say we will not get her stream banned.
Yep.
You don't know
Yeah.
what's in my pants. It
Are
could
we
be-
free
it
to
could be
start
kittens
tearing?
Or tacos.
You've been free to start for
I am a
like
fan of kittens.
5 minutes now.
So Dante's
Yep.
gonna get up.
Everybody rein it in.
I've been trying to. You're talking over me. Dante's gonna get up, look over to see if Tyrannus is awake or not, and if Tyrannus isn't, he's gonna kind of just gently nudge him and go, "Hey, come on, time to get up. I need to talk to everybody about something."
Vale is gonna wander out of the room with their hand over their head. I'm assuming you got Vale a room after the cart
Yes.
got exploded.
I
Yeah,
forgot.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah,
up
no,
here.
I had a sleep attack in the middle of
No.
last session, so Vale
Yeah.
passed
Fine.
out, and I just RP'd that a little too hard. You know how it be.
No.
You're
Vale just
good.
started sawing logs.
Hey,
Uh,
you're down on the first floor with Penny now.
Was you
I'm
jumping down
real
doing a flip
committed
a
to the
joke?
character.
Was you jumping down doing a flip over the banister joke or real?
Is that important?
Okay, never mind.
I mean, Vale's way too hungover, I imagine. I don't know. They just ate forest mushrooms. I don't imagine they're feeling good.
Okay.
Not.
Upon after if Tyrannus wasn't awake or not, and nudging him, Dante's gonna come downstairs, look around, and I'm assuming he sees everybody down there by now.
Mm-hmm. Vale is going to, as they approach Penny, ask, "Where the hell are we?" And then kind of look around and again roll their shoulder. And as they do, their cape changes to a big red, almost warning sign with text across the back saying, "Don't speak to me unless you want to be stabbed with a spoon."
Okay.
She's gonna lean forward to quietly say in Vale's ear, we are in. Okay, yeah. Stormfell.
No,
make
we're not.
sure that.
Silver Keep. We're in Silver Keep.
Yeah, that's right. We're going to Stormfell eventually. That's right. I apologize.
We made it, guys.
We're in Silverkeep. Oh, how far away is that? How long was I out?
You
What
were out for quite
happened?
a while.
For like what, 2.5 days? They were out, or a day and a half?
About
Day
a
and a half,
day,
I think.
Yeah,
I
about.
think day and a half.
Damn.
Like, how long were you high, or how long were you out?
Hi? Listen,
I'm listening.
I got nothing. I have no idea what's happened. First, I was making a cart, and then
Yeah, the cart's gone.
the cart's gone. It was such a good cart.
Was it?
Flashbacks
to the
of
card.
No,
used car.
I was so
I
fucked up.
will remember you.
Vale's starting to see what the cart actually looks like now instead of what he thought it looked like.
Oh, in
The
Vale's
card
head, it's still glorious and magnificent. They never saw it at any other time. They were high.
The
Yeah.
cart exploded with you
They
in
just
it.
saw God being mad
The
at
cart
the cart existed
exploded?
in such well, and
It
it
did.
got exploded. Yeah. By
You
God.
know what? You know what? Sometimes greatness was never meant to be shown to mortals like you. I understand.
Do I even count as that at this point?
I don't know what you count as, Penny. Why are you asking me existential crisis when my head feels like a swarm of bees? Angry
Not the
bees.
She's gonna
Nicolas Cage.
smile. Maybe that's the best time to ask you questions.
Listen, I'm not an existologist. I don't know shit about existence, alright? We're here. We are. That's good enough for me. I'm gonna go get drunk, and Vale's gonna wander over to the fucking bar.
She's gonna poke you in the forehead before you walk away.
Dante's gonna kind of look over, is like, try not to get too drunk at least just yet. I kind of have some important news to tell everybody, and one of it does involve, or it's related to you, as Dante then kind of motions with his eyes the cloak. Kind of realize like it's related to the Black Flame.
Oh no. Vale is
I'm gonna-
Is there any strangers like drink at the bar, Taryn?
It is 7 in the morning.
Is this...
Time for drinking.
Okay, cool.
So there's only
Vale is
like
gonna just like
two
reach behind
patrons.
the bar, grab the. Oh, there's like two patrons.
I-
Yeah, no, I'm just gonna grab some
Make a
stranger's drink and
dexterity
start
saving
slamming
throw.
it.
Make a
The
dexterity saving throw.
dexterity. Oh no. Oh no. Well, at least that's the one that I'm actually good at.
Is it disadvantage because they're
19
drunk
plus 7,
or hungover?
26. I'm not drunk. I'm perfectly sober right now. 26. Does that save?
We'll find out. No, it doesn't.
Hey, Taryn.
Oh fuck.
So as you
Would I
go to
be-
reach over
would
the
I be
bar,
watching
hang
that
on,
Boone, hang on.
hang on.
Hold on.
As you go to just reach over the bar, a knife lands right in between your fingers. As Mira leans into you, goes, "Do not disrespect my alcohol, my bar. Just stay at the night. You can very easily stay outside."
Dante at this point is gonna look over and it's like,
Also,
I fucking
You
love this
take-
bar.
7 points of piercing damage
Oh no.
as it slices perfectly in between your fingers and leaves a deep gash.
Oh, like right
Oh,
in that
no.
little fleshy bit?
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
no!
The weapon
Oh,
of your
you're
hand.
horrible!
No, that's heavy. That's metal. Do it again.
Ugh.
It's called the webbing of your hand.
You tried
hate
to
that.
steal from the bartender.
I didn't try to steal. I tried to take. I was gonna pay for it. Vale's gonna, as they pull their hand out, reach around and drop the coin purse on
Your
the
empty
bar.
coin purse, you have 0 gold. You gave all of your money away.
Yeah, to
Shit.
You have
You just drop
0 money.
a little fly. It falls. A little fly comes out.
Dante's gonna lean over with a bit of a grin. Is like, so Vale, do you want the alcohol?
So I would like to roll a sleight of hand to take Dante's coin purse and put it on the bar. Am I good too, Darren? Is this allowed?
Are you,
I'm rolling against it if that's the case.
are you seriously gonna try to steal after they're offering to buy you a
Another
drink?
19. That's 26. Go ahead, Dante.
That's a nat 20.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's what he needed.
Wow. Fuck me. Alright.
Upon seeing this, Dante is going to full force grab Vale by the back of the head and slam his head down into the bar, and then lift his head back up and go, "I'm trying to be nice to you for once. At least have some common respect for me. After you tried to
You
steal
said
from
you
the
have-
No, don't you speak.
Jesus
You fucked
Christ.
up already. You tried to steal from the woman. And then you tried to steal from
I
me.
was gonna pay,
I
just forgot that
Didn't
I had
ask
no
you to
money.
speak. As Dante gives Vale a very serious stare. I didn't ask you to speak. Now, you need to apologize to the
How did
bar's
this
maid.
authoritarian thing work for you last time, Dante?
I don't know. I'm trying to
'Cause last
save you
time I
again.
remember leaving.
This time there is a reason.
look
You
what
tried
we
to
are.
steal from the bar, and then you tried to steal from me this time. I have a reason this time. Now, apologize to the barmaid, as he then lets him go.
Maybe not the best choice of words.
She's not a barmaid. She's the owner.
Her name's Mira.
The bartender, I'm sorry, ma'am. Still waking
Owner,
up.
but still.
Owner, you know what I mean.
She
Wow,
is
he becomes
just
misogynistic.
staring daggers at all of you now. Because she knows that you're all
Fuck.
associated.
Yeah.
I'm
Fucking
just here trying to buy
great.
milk.
Penny's gonna look at Mira. I'm sorry for these idiots. And she's gonna drag Vale to a table.
Vale's going to apologize, say, hey, I'm sorry. In my stupor, I forgot that I was out of coin. I did intend to pay for it, and then walk outside.
Dante as well is just gonna bow his head and I'm sorry, Mira. I don't know what got over him for that. My apologies.
Mira's going to look at you and hold out her hand for payment.
And without any hesitation, Dante's gonna pull out his pouch and ask, "How much is it, Mira?"
That would be a cleaning fee of 1 gold.
Dante
Heed the
is going
sign.
to Dante is going to pull out 1 gold and hand it to her without any regrets or anything like that.
He's gonna put the gold away and just she pulls out like some lemons and stuff and she starts squeezing it over the blood on her counter and just starts scrubbing it because the sign is very clear. It's in multiple languages.
No fighting in the bar.
Eat, drink, don't bleed in my bar. Those were the only things on the sign.
Yes, ma'am.
It's a good thing I don't bleed.
And then Dante's gonna walk over to the table with Penny and Vale and look at them like, okay,
Oh,
I
no,
got some
Vale's left.
important news.
Vale's gone.
Vale and Penny walked out.
Vale's going for a walk.
Dante at this point is just gonna sigh, rub his forehead, and then walk outside to Vocash and Trina.
Okay.
Vocash, are you up by chance?
Real quick.
I mean,
Sorry. Real quick, I'm just gonna have Penny and Vale stick together just for my sanity of keeping track of our tokens and stuff.
Fair.
I mean, Vale actually likes Penny, so Vale's not going to be mad about that.
Sorry to interrupt. Go ahead, Moon.
okay. I am awake. I am getting up, or getting kind of stretching it out, so to speak. Dante, what do you need?
So there's something I wanted to tell everybody, but then Vale decided to be Vale. Started off by he says he was going to pay for it. I have my doubts, but he tried to reach over to grab alcohol across the bar. Ended up getting his hand sliced by Mira.
You don't need a drink. That's gone mirror.
And then after that, I offered to pay him a drink, and then I caught him trying to grab my coin purse, and this next part, admittedly, is my bad. My emotions got the best of me. I grabbed the back of his head and slammed his head against the bar.
Don't bleed in the bar. What was the third rule?
Yes, well, how would you feel if somebody tried to steal your coin purse right in front of you?
I would not feel good, but I would still follow the rules. Ish, maybe.
I know.
I don't know. I'd have to be in the
Ish,
situation.
maybe.
Either way, I paid Mira the gold coin for the bar, for getting the bar messy. Penny
Okay.
and Vocash went out. Or not Vocash, sorry. Vale went
Cash.
off to a walk. But either way, what I wanted to tell everybody is I don't know about this timeline, but and then he's gonna lean down into Vocash and Trina's ear and whispers like, I know who started the Black Flame, at least in the old timeline.
Okay.
In short, the start of this was a brass dragon named Cirrus. He wanted power. He wanted control. He essentially wanted to take Dova's place for a lack of a better understanding.
Oh.
And
That's another deity?
Dante's gonna kind of look at Vokash blinking for a second. It's like, Vokash, I don't think you're connecting the dots here, sweetheart. He tried to take power from Dova.
I bet he got his ass kicked.
Barely. And it wasn't even him who did the fighting, because he also had another. Well, there was a wire above table. I always say it weird.
A worm?
Yeah, thank you.
Yep.
Back to in character. There was another kind of dragon, kind of not a worm, named Vac. He's the dragon. He's a acid, lack of a better word, acid dragon. To keep things simple here for the moment, and he's all about decay. I don't know much about him. I just kind of assuming things, but either way, in the old timeline, Cyrus started the Black Flame. Vac don't really have concrete evidence of what his placement in the hierarchy was. All I know is he helped Cyrus. So yeah, they're all about power, or at least Cirrus is. And if this is the same start to the Black Flame as in our timeline, I'm worried about Vale being in this. Even more so. Because
Yeah,
Cyrus...
That's a valid fear.
Cirrus is not the type of person who is... When he wants something, he will take. And he won't stop until everything is taken. That means...
Okay.
In Vale's case... Even though we don't know how powerful of a deity he is, pretty sure I don't need to explain why it's a bad idea that potentially Cirrus and whoever the fuck, maybe Vac as well, is trying, it gets a hand of that power. And the only thing that I can even think of is we continue to follow Maybelline's idea of going to Stormfell. But the second thing I wanted to bring up, this is more of just I wanted everybody's opinion on this before everything happened in the bar. On the one hand, I wanted to ask and get everybody's opinion on if we should go check out the wall. Because after hearing that they shambled all the way out to us, or at least that's from how I understood the explanation of it, to us, which is not normal for them to do, I am slightly worried that maybe the Black Flame is trying to do something with it. I have no proof that they are, but there might be a thing and we may want to check it out just in the off chance. But also, equally, if everybody just wants to kind of leave the wall alone, I'm also fine with that as well. What do you think we should do in terms of the wall?
I think it'd be a not bad idea to check it out at least.
I agree, and while I have no proof of what I'm about to say, I'm scared that it might have something to do with Tyrannus, more so the fact of those things showed up, he tried to do his thing, and then suddenly he's a plant. I'm not saying that it is somehow related. I'm more worried that there might be a chance. You know what I mean?
I hear what you mean. Give me like above table. I'm getting me just some food real quick. Give me like 5 minutes. But yeah, I hear you.
Oh, good. And then Dante's. I'm just going to assume while that's happening, she's Vocash is getting her stuff set up, and so Dante's gonna let her know I'm gonna be back inside of the bar with Tyrannus. We'll be in there whenever you're ready to come in. And then Dante's gonna walk back into the bar, back over to Tyrannus, and be like, okay, so talk to Vocash. I need to talk to you now. Tyrannus.
Before we get to there,
Wh-
what was Frost and Tyrannus doing in the bar while that conversation was happening outside?
I was trying to buy milk, and then my friend smacked my other friend into the table very hard.
So Mira will look at you and goes, the
May I
price
buy
has been
some-
paid.
May I buy some of that fancy milk that y'all had last night?
She kind of looks you over and goes, all right. Is that all you'd like? Just some spiced milk?
Yes, please.
All right, just a moment. And then she turns around and it's almost like a full like cappuccino machine going on back there. She makes just foam in the milk.
An ad plays funny right now on Twitch about coffee.
She brings it back as be 1 copper.
I give 1 copper, and I do this to leave it at Nibbles when she wakes up. That there's there. I leave halfway about here. I get to here. I come back. May I have another one? And as I put this one, hey, usually it's hot. Now it's cold. It's ice cold. Can I have it on
Is
a
it yes
plate?
and no?
In a plate, please. And I give it another copper.
Do you bring the cup back?
I do.
She looks at the cup and sees that it's like completely like turned into almost like ice cream. She's like, what another thing?
Can I have that on a plate, please? Like a saucer type thing.
I'm sure we can find you one. And she turns around, she makes another one. Comes back, puts it on a saucer. She goes,
I give her another copper, and then I leave. I make it up
before
to.
before you leave. She goes. She looks. She goes, "How about this?" And she puts a tea towel underneath the plate and puts it on your hand. Maybe that'll help.
I make it to.
She starts eating the now cold spiced milk. Like, this is delicious. I should go into business with this.
I make it up to here, and then I come back down.
In before
Bruh.
Frost accidentally invented ice cream.
I bring it back. I put it down. It lasted. So if it was like instead of ice cream, it turned to more like a slush. And then I bring back the little tea cozy. It became like a solid piece of like a paper, like solid like that. Can I have another one? I had another piece of copper.
Fascinating. What are you just trying to drink it upstairs?
No, I'm trying to give it to my friend upstairs. She's asleep.
Well, how about this? Because the first one ended up actually being surprisingly delicious, when your friend comes downstairs, I'll just give him a fresh one.
Okay. And then I hand over the one that's turned into more like a slushy.
It's like a milkshake.
Yeah. Also, and I give her the tea cozy. It's turned instead of being like, tea cozy is like cloth, right?
Yeah, it's
Instead
like
of being
a
like this-
hand towel.
Instead of like a hand towel, it turned like, imagine if it got wet and you put it in the freezer and it just turned like rigid. It turned like that.
You see a worker come by. Let me find her profile. That's not them.
If
You
Frost
see,
wasn't in the adventuring business, he would make a great refrigerator.
you see a wood elf come up to the bar And she reaches over and she grabs the towel and just kind of knocks it on the table. Goes, "What the hell happened?" And Mira just kind of waves a hand and goes, "You gotta try this." And she hands the milkshake to her and she goes, "It's not supposed to be cold." She goes, "Shh, shh, 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 try it." And she starts
Guys,
to
I think
drink
I found a
it.
new job.
She looks, she's like, "This is actually good." They are now in deep conversation of how to reproduce this possibly in the future.
I'm like, Frost looks at the three things that he changed the shape of, not even paying attention to what they're saying. Like, this isn't enough. So they're gonna clasp their hands together and compress it, and then release, and then here you go, Tamara.
What are you giving her exactly?
I'm giving her a snowflake the size of Frost's gauntlet.
She takes it. She's like,
If you put it in between two pieces of glass and compress it, you keep it forever. It doesn't melt. And then they walk away.
she's just inspecting it. Goes, "What the hell?"
What are we doing? I go to the group.
All right, what was Tyrannus doing through all that?
Coffee.
Getting
Coffee.
coffee.
Do they have coffee?
They don't have specifically coffee, but they definitely have some drinks that would kind of have a similar effect, but doesn't have the same flavor as coffee.
Then what's the point?
What about caffeine? Do they have caffeine?
That would be the similar effects.
That's tea
Yeah,
or drugs.
they have herbal teas. Not a lot of coffee up this place. It's a little cold for the beans. And import is expensive. But you can get some vine tea.
That'll do. Thank you.
It's 2 coppers for the vine tea. It is an herbal tea brewed with dried vine leaf and root herbs. It has an earthy, grounded, faintly bitter taste to it. Kind of gives you that memory of coffee without it being as acidic. But it has similar effects. It definitely gives you the same awareness of an awakening feeling as coffee would.
Just go on. Take it.
Question
Let me
to
sip on
Tyrannus.
it. And just after sliding the 2 copper over. Thank you kindly.
Or question to Ken. Would this be the first time that Frost would have seen Tyrannus actually awake, kind of? Because I think since they met them, they didn't have coffee.
You guys had coffee at Maybelline's camp.
Which is true. This is just the first time we've seen Tyrannus drink anything other than coffee.
Coffee. Yeah. It's not Tyrannus. It's a mimic. Stab.
Alright, and we're gonna move over to our last 2 conscious companions who are walking into the street. It is still early light. The rain has more or less stopped. It's more like a haze in the air. Vale and Penny, where are you guys going?
I'll be right back.
Penny's just walking. I don't know what Vale wants to do. However, Penny is gonna speak up. Why are you drinking so much? Kraken?
You know, it'd help if I wasn't muted. Just saying.
Probably.
Vale is going to sigh and does Vale still have the flasks that he filled from the alchemist jug?
I think you have 2 flasks. I think everybody has since reclaimed their flasks.
Shit. Alright, well, Vale is going to sigh and take out one of the remaining 2 flasks and take a sip.
Before you drink too much of that, let's talk.
Vale's gonna sigh and look at Penny and be like, well, I mean, yourself not included. Look at who I'm dealing with every day.
People can be difficult.
The man who previously tried to kill me just smashed my head into a bar.
Yeah, I'm going to pull him aside as well. I'm not exactly thrilled about the
I mean,
violence towards each other.
warranted or it wasn't unwarranted. I was pickpocketing him, but Vale's just gonna take another swig and be like, just sigh heavily.
I know that the situations that we're in lately are not ideal. But I don't think the drinking is helping. You don't have to stop. Just can you cut back a little?
I mean, last I checked, the moment I sober up, Vale's gonna tug at the cloak over his shoulder.
That's what they told you, is that when you're sober you have to go? Have you not been sober?
Oh, sweetie, I've
least
not
once, I
been
mean.
sober for a while. I've not been sober since, well, before we left camp. Like,
Well, you're not
multiple
sober
camps
now, but you're
ago.
not as bad as you were the other day.
Which day was that specifically?
Well, was yesterday, for one.
What happened yesterday?
That's my
Listen,
point exactly.
I got hungry, and the last thing I remember is finding some nice mushrooms. Looked surprisingly like mushrooms from the Feywild. I gather they probably weren't. Everything was kind of great, but also kind of black after that point. That cart was amazing. Penny, we should go into business just woodworking together. That would be fantastic. That would be way better than all of this. I am a fantastic woodworker, obviously. Do you want some? And Vale's gonna offer Penny some of the
She will
alcohol in
take.
their hand.
I will go ahead and take the flask, but I'm gonna put it in my pocket.
Wow, that's rude. Vale's gonna reach around to the back of their hip. It's like, unfortunately for you, I have bonus flask. And take another swig. Starting
Vale,
to perk up as the alcohol hits.
if you need to stay drunk because of that, you can. But I don't think you need to be blackout drunk.
You're probably right. Vale's gonna kind of slip the flask back into their waistband.
So why not just keep yourself on the edge between sober and drunk.
Because then I have to actually think about what Dante is going to say or do, and
Dante also needs to think about the things he says and does.
I mean,
Mira was about
needs
to kick
to
all
and
of us out.
does different thing. Hey, you know what? In my defense, I genuinely forgot I had no money left in my coin purse. It was not my proudest moment, but a genuine mistake. You wake up from what was, again, obviously not Feywild mushrooms, and things a little bit foggy, alright?
Well, you are
Sorry,
also.
I just saw what Taryn posted about Vale's cart actually looked like.
Oh no, what is this? Oh, that? Yeah. And about the woodworking? Probably not.
Listen, that cart was amazing, and no one can tell me otherwise. I know my worth.
Where are we
It'd be
walking to,
so
by
much.
the way?
Vale is just walking. Like, Vale doesn't know the city, doesn't know anything.
Alright, we're just gonna go
Vale
down the
was
street.
unconscious when you came in, when they came in, so Vale is just walking.
Alright, I'm just gonna move us randomly on the map. Let's see. Where do I want to put us?
So as you're walking, you do see stalls are beginning to open. Businesses are opening their doors.
I'll just keep us right there. I do think you need to apologize to Dante when we get back. And like I said, I will also
Penny,
talk to
I
him
have
about
a
the physical
question.
violence. What's your question?
And don't take this personally, but how is an object more of an adult than everyone else in the fucking group? An object who has existed for less than, what, I'd say like 3-4 months now, if I had to hazard a guess? You don't even know how to read or write. How do you know more about having a proper moral compass than fucking... I mean, even me. Vale's gonna just lean in and hug Penny.
She'll hug him back, but she's not going to answer. Because she genuinely does not know how to.
Vale's gonna say, "Oh, I could use some food. You got any coin on you? Would you like to get some baked goods or something? I'm sure there's gotta be a fucking bakery around this hellhole somewhere."
Does Penny have money? She does. Look at that. We can grab something.
Alright, so Vale is going to start looking around for a bakery.
Let's see. Who has things that... while you don't see a bakery, you do see a shop that says the Pack and Plow, which is a general store. Which one is that? Or is it a stall? Don't remember which building it is, so we're gonna say it's the one you're right next to.
Perfect. You mean the one with all the weapons inside?
Yeah, obviously. Actually, yeah.
I mean, there's this one over. How do I do the pointy thing?
On your character token in the top left, you'll see a thing that says T, or you click the letter T, and then you can go click.
Thank you. There's that one.
So it's the one without the roof.
There's two next to us that do not have roofs.
The bigger one.
Okay.
All those swords are actually pretzels.
That would actually be pretty rad. Food in
Sword
the shape of
flavored
weapons.
pretzels. Me and Penny went
Weapons
completely
shaped-
different.
No. Food shaped like weapons. There we go.
Food that tastes like weapons.
Yes, this cupcake tastes like black powder. That sounds awful.
This knife tastes like blood and pain. That's an
Oh, that's-
actual knife, Bale. Oh no.
Oh, I highlighted both, but it's not letting me move both.
There's a wizard there.
You're a wizard,
So-
Vale.
So you guys
Oh,
go
there's people in
and
here.
you enter into the pack and plow. We will hop back over to the bar. We'll say that Vocash has entered the bar at this
Real
point.
quick, I have a question. Is this going to be like a Buc-ee's where there's food and clothes and other things in
It is a general
Food.
store.
here?
So I have
Food
some
and
clothes.
and grenades, just like America.
Hey, Taryn.
Yes.
So when I enter, I want to find Mira is the first thing I would like to do.
Mm-hmm.
And I want to say, sorry for them bleeding in your store. And is there anything I can help with? Or can I maybe go get you some more deer from outside the city? Do some hunting? Get for me to be able to stay again tonight?
She looks at you and Trina follows you in. She goes, "Don't worry about it. You weren't even here when the whole thing went down. I don't blame you or the furry one. If she wants
Trina's
to,
a good bear.
she wants to stay inside,
And,
just make sure she stays towards the wall so she's not just in the middle of the floor."
Understood. I mental link with Trina and I tell Trina to give Mira the biggest bear smile she can muster.
It is both sweet and terrifying.
Trina just
Yeah, I'm
roars.
Like, bears don't typically smile, but she kind of like sticks her lips out, and you can see that she's trying, and you can see that it makes
Like-
Mira just like kind of chuckle a little bit as she continues to scrub her bar.
Yep. I'm gonna ask Mira what kind of shops they have in town.
Well, there's obviously the best shop, which is my shop.
I can agree with that.
There's also
Your milk is so good.
I'm going to mute myself.
She goes, so there's a metalwork down the way, Ember and Anvil. There's also the general store, the Pack and Plow. There's an herbalist stall, the Bramblefoot herb stall. There's a books and binding stall. There's the Silverkeep Alchemist House. And then also out of the back of my tavern here, Brand's Hoof and Wheel, which horses and carts.
That is cool. Do you want any meat from that I can hunt locally?
Generally we have hunters that go out and do that sort of thing. It's part of our usual inventory. Said we have
Okay.
people to do that, but if you have any extra that you just happen to come across, I might be able to take it off your hands. But as far as just going out and getting the the close by local wildlife, we tend to let the actual hunters go out because they never take more than they need, and they have the numbers of how many have been taken.
Gotcha. I can understand that. That way, y'all can do their thing, and y'all have food for the next year.
Exactly.
Them metalsmiths you mentioned. Do you think I'm gonna pull out my gold pieces? Do you think they'd be able to turn this into gold thread?
She looks at it and goes, "Well, I'm no smith, but I'm sure they probably could."
Okay. And with that, I'm gonna walk over to my group and I put how much was it for the milk?
I believe it's a copper for the milk.
I'm gonna put 4 coppers in there and say, can I get a round of milks for my group?
Sure. Do you want one for the armored one? But we tried earlier to give them some milk, and it ended up freezing over.
Maybe. Can you put it in a bowl? That way I can give it to Trina?
Easy enough. Where did Vokash's token go? It was here, and then
Outside.
it's still outside?
I think it's still outside.
Oh, it got hit by the door. Oh my god.
Doors. All enemies to all D&D players everywhere.
Alright, we're going around the front.
Okay.
Huzzah!
Yep.
She makes one for Tyrannus, Dante, you, and a larger one for Trina.
Okay.
So it's 4 copper.
Yep. I'll give her a 5th one because if the bowl one's bigger, just to make sure it's taken care of.
Alright. Easy enough to do.
I feel like Trina would be over on the edge of the wall, and I would take it over to Trina. That way, she can have something to drink in the in the morning. Yeah.
Oh.
Blah.
Nothing happened. No one saw anything.
So Trina is very much enjoying herself with this bowl of milk.
It's honey. It's got honey in there too, isn't it?
It is yes, it's spiced with honey.
Yeah.
She is
Yeah.
absolutely enjoying this.
Yeah. Trina, we going outside today. I'm gonna bring the other 3 over to the table. That Dante, Tyrannus, and Frost are at.
I'm just gonna move y'all's tokens to this far off table over here. They scurry away.
I'll just stand because if I sit down, I'll still be taller.
Dante,
Yes, Vokash.
can we please make sure when you see Kraken next, we don't need to be hitting on them. We don't need to be causing issues inside the town, please.
When did you
At
see
that
your
point, Dante's face is just gonna go just deadpan and just nod and say, "Yeah, sure."
Thank you.
Okay, it's not Dante's fault that Vale is the way they are.
He told me that she tried to steal right from him. I can understand the frustration there. But we just need to be working together and
No. Okay, I'm gonna pause you there. Do not try to play mother to this group. Vale
Okay.
should know their consequences.
I agree. I'm
Then
at that point.
why-
I'm walking. I'm going to the metalsmith. I'll catch y'all later.
Dante's just gonna shake his head and chuckle and just, yeah. That's what I thought was happening. Either way. So, the thing that I'd like to talk to you two about, and I told this to Vocash already. And Dante's gonna lean in closer to everybody and look at both of them and go, this first part, I need you both to be quiet about because we don't know who or what might be listening in. But at least in the old timeline, Vale or Frost, I know you don't know what we're talking about, but
Nope.
where me and Tyrannus, Vocash, and the rest of us originally were from, I know who started the Black Flame. I don't know them personally, but it was started originally by a dragon named Cirrus, specifically a brash dragon. They wanted power. Not the, as long as I'm in control of the power, everybody can have it. No, this was a, I want the power. I don't care how I get the power. I want all of the power. To the point where they tried to overthrow Dova. And I don't think I need to explain to you two how bad that is. He also had a worm working with him named Vac. He was a black dragon. And I don't know if you know how chromatic dragons work, but black dragons are acidic. You know how I can breathe lightning, right?
Yes.
Black chromatic dragonborn and dragons can breathe acid.
Okay.
And while I don't know what his position in the hierarchy of the Black Flame was, but he did help Cirrus. From what little bit I've heard, or at least back in the old timeline of Vac, he just wanted to watch everything just rot. Now, I
Okay.
don't know who's in charge of the Black Flame in this timeline. For all I know, Cirrus and Vac could be the furthest thing away from it. But until I've seen further proof, and admittedly from what bits of the Black Flame we have seen, I have hunched to believe that Cirrus is still in charge. No definite proof, but given how they are, it's I'm still on that assumption. Now, with that being said, as much as he pisses me off, I'm also worried for Vale. Because we don't know what Vale's true deity powers to the level that they are. So I think you two can understand why I'm worried if they find out he is a deity, that if they find that out, what they're going to do to him or potentially do to him.
Is Vale still a deity?
Yes.
Let's see.
How
Because
powerful of a deity? Oh,
the last couple
sorry.
times he's tried to do something like he did back in the Fae, it's not worked.
True, but until further notice, I'm still going to assume he is a deity.
I'm pretty sure the little god is a little more high and mighty for his britches.
And God, the real God here in the campaign,
Mhm.
can I make sure I know this is all in whisper tones, so no one hears. Can I just can I see if anyone's listening in? Because we're a bunch of weirdos talking, and usually you want to hear what a bunch of weirdos are talking.
Make a perception check.
Which one? There you go. Hey. Oh, great. Oh, and I have advantage. Oh, great. 10.
While you don't see anybody actively listening to you, you see the workers going around. You see one of the bard maids talking to Mira. You see a patron that was there the night before, just drunk on a table. You do see a tiefling sitting at the table next to you, who has their back turned to you. You don't know if they're listening to you or not.
And then they'll be like, all right, give me one moment, Dante. I'll be right back. Frost goes back to the bar. Since they got given milk they can't drink, they give it back to them. And this time, they just leave them there and they'll bring it back. It's another ice cream. Come back, Frost. Come back, Frost. Thanks,
Frost has gone rogue.
Always.
Mira is sharing the ice cream one with the wood elf at the bar. She goes, "This is what I was talking about. We've got to try it while it's still cold."
I'm
everything?
assuming Frost came. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, Frost is back.
Okay. Now, as I said, and this is all still in whisper to Tyrannus and
Whisper.
Tyrannus and Frost.
I am now Volcash.
As I said, I have no proof that Vac and Cirrus, one, are even a thing in this timeline, or two, if they are, that they are involved with the Black Flame. Given what little bit of the Black Flame we've seen, I feel like Cirrus might be, because they still seemingly fit the original MO. But Vac, on the other hand, not so much.
During the timeline change, they could
Yeah.
possibly not even exist in this one. It'd be someone else.
That is true. That's why I'm not saying for certain, but that is some information that everybody needed to know.
Okay.
That
Maybe we should look for this. Maybe we can look into those two dragons.
Well, interestingly enough, in Stormvale, back in the old timeline as well, Fell. I thought I said Stormfell. I think it was just a mumble. Back in Stormfell, in the old timeline, I don't think it was the final battle, but I think I can safely say that the most decisive battle between the Black Flame and the people trying to stop them was, ironically enough, at Stormfell.
Did Dova descend into Stormfell?
No. She, to my family's knowledge and to my people's knowledge, at least that I know of, there hasn't been any records of her actively descending in ages. But that's just from my knowledge, there may be writings that counter my point.
Tyrannus, look at you. You place a lot of faith on the knowledge from the original timeline. I
Well,
feel you should back off from that, as it could only lead to disappointment.
I'm not. My apologies. I'm not trying to sound like I'm putting a lot of faith in the old timeline here. I'm just speaking of what I know.
I think what's her
Frost,
is me. Yes.
with your passive perception, you hear behind you what could be either a sneeze or a snort.
.360 no scope.
That's a 180.
360. 360 no scope.
accidentally shoot me across the table.
No, I don't have guns. Tyrannus is my bullet. I throw him. Like, ah. Do I? It's either a sneeze or you said a snort. Can I tell maybe what we said? It sounded like that. Or better yet, you said they're writing on a book or reading a book.
They do have a book out.
Is it open?
Yeah.
Can I just like turn around, and since I am 7 feet tall, can I just look at the book and see what they're reading or writing?
What languages do you know?
I know Common, Dwarvish, Elvish, Thieves' Canon, Undercommon.
You don't know what it says.
Hmm.
Uh, the person that you are now towering over is a red-skinned tiefling with ink-stained fingers and spectacles that always seem to be sliding down their face. They're
Oh, they're
dressed.
an anime character.
They're dressed almost in like scholarly type robes, and with symbols and badges you don't recognize.
I'm gonna walk up to them, pull out a cloth, and put it there. It says "bless you," and then walk back and start to walk back.
You see them actively shiver as you get closer. It takes the very cold Talus. Thank you, as they push their glasses up and kind of put their head down towards their book.
Are they still laughing, or does it sound like they're laughing?
You are much taller than them. They just looked up at you
I am
and
taller
like,
than everyone.
It's just like, I'm just reading a book. I don't.
I'm gonna be conscious in case try to hear if they sneeze again or it sounds like a laugh to see which one is which.
All right. Before you guys continue your conversation, we're gonna hop over to Vale and Penny. You guys are in the general store, the Pack and Plow. When you walk in, you see where's my staff menu? Oh, you don't even see where the voice is coming from at first, as it's behind the counter. As the other two beings in the room are both staring behind the counters. Orders are being given out, but the two people that you do see is a young human, male, kind of tall and lanky. They also
Oh my
have,
god, Gregory! Wait, no, that's taken. Shit.
They also have ink-stained fingers, and their hair is always falling in their eyes. And then the other one you see is a very large figure, a Goliath, in fact, who's just quietly nodding their head. They're tall, broad shoulders, stone gray flecked skin with thick braids, and arms just completely carved from like granite. They are a very stout looking individual. But from behind the counter, you hear, "Ruka dear, why is there a boulder on my weighing scale?" The Goliath responds, "It's not a boulder, it's a sample." You hear the human from across the way, "A sample of what? A mountain?" You hear back to the Goliath, "Possibly. It rolled down the road. I thought it might be important." And just barely peering over behind the counter, you see this halfling kind of just strain up to look at them, goes, "Important how?" "Could be a sign of shifting stone. Could be nothing. Could be a message." "A message from who?" "The mountain." "Storms preserve me. Ruka, the mountain doesn't send messages." "It does. You just don't listen." "Should we put it back?" No, if we put it back, she'll just bring home a bigger one. I could find a bigger one if you need. No! No. Alright, I just set it by the door then. Fine, but if it cracks the floorboards, you're fixing them. Deal. I'm adding rock relocation to today's tasks. As the Goliath picks up this giant boulder, walks past you guys, kind of gives you like
Vale,
a crooked smile, and just sets the boulder down by the door.
Can I, as the Goliath goes past, can Vale would like to say, like, hey, I've heard messages from mountains before. You're not crazy. You know what you're talking about. You know what's what.
See, I'm not the only one who listen. They kind of look at you, waiting. It's like, what did Mountain say to you?
Oh, different mountain. This was in faraway land. Mountains in the Feywilds. They get pretty wild, if you know what I mean.
They kind of get like this dreamy look as talking to a foreign mountain is like the best thing they could imagine. Do they have accents?
I mean, I haven't heard anything from a mountain here. I'd assume so. Regional dialects are definitely a thing. I could use some breakfast. Do you know anywhere that sells baked goods?
I just lift thing. You want to talk to owner. You want... They have a name. I just saw it. Where did their name go?
You just said it too.
Tala.
Tala. I'm gonna pretend that the Goliath, that's actually what they said. They have a name. I just saw it. Where the fuck did their name? Listen, we've all been there, all right. I've had a night and I'm having a morning. Vale's gonna like wiggle the flask as they pull it out of their belt. Want some?
I would like to take the flask out of Vale's hand and put it in my pocket.
I am offering alcohol to the Goliath. What could go wrong?
The Goliath will look at you, look at the alcohol, hold their hand out to take the alcohol from you. Do you hand it over willingly?
Yes. Just one sip.
One
It's strong
sip.
stuff.
They tilt their head back and they drain it. They hand it
Even
back to
better.
you, and they look at you. Goes, I thought you said it was strong.
I like them.
See,
Like the wall.
Vale's gonna be like, we have made a terrible mistake. Look at Penny and be like, I have made a terrible mistake. We should
She's
get
giving you the most
some
smug
breakfast
look.
buns, and we should get some breakfast buns and you before that kicks in.
So you guys approach the counter.
Yeah.
That's the face Penny gives. Vale.
Vale is gonna peer over the counter. I'm assuming there's the short person behind the counter. Vale's not gonna say that out loud, but
So as you
They're gonna think it.
peer over the counter, you see this kind of elderly halfling. They're short, round, curly gray hair. They have spectacles that are pinched to their nose with no like glasses legs, and they have a pocket watch on in one. Or sorry, not a pocket watch. They have a patchwork apron that has entirely too many pockets. She looks up at you and goes, welcome to the Pack and Plow. If you can't find it here, you probably didn't need it.
breakfast buns, do they exist here? Because I definitely need those. Just something, baked goods. Something starchy.
Well, we do have some foods. It's more travel. So they come
I'm not
in.
looking for field rations here. Could I, perchance, if you don't have any, do you have flour, eggs, milk? I could make my own.
Let's
Do you
see
have
what
access to an oven or a fire?
got. Well,
I'm muted. Haha. We
Yeah.
could start our own fire somewhere.
we got a bit of everything. We've got the general ration packs. We have dried fruit bags, hard cheeses, smoked meats, bundles of vine tea, pinches of storm salt. But most of this is on the road stuff. If you want fresh food, best place to go is over at the tavern.
I'm not going back there. At least
I
not
have an idea.
anytime soon.
I have an idea.
Okay. Penny, what is your idea?
You wanted to get stuff to make bread, and we can put the cheese in the bread.
That is a good idea. I believe that's called a grilled cheese.
No, bake it into the bread.
Oh. I don't know what that's called. Maybe a baked cheese?
We
Do
should
you
try
have an oven or a fire at all?
She kind of looks around the room. This is clearly just a shop. She goes, no, we sell general goods here.
I'm sure we can start a fire somewhere. It's fine. We
I
just
didn't
need the
know
stuff to
you
do
could
it.
sell people, much less high-ranking members of the military, but it's good to know. I can buy an entire general. Does he come with the rest of the army, or?
They just kind of stare at you.
Jerome, I'm sorry.
Just like,
I had to.
no?
No, he doesn't come with the rest of the army, or no, you're not selling generals.
Selling people's illegal.
Well, that goes without saying. It's only legal to do that in the Feywilds, and even then you have to care for them, and there's like whole Slave Rights Act going on right now. Politics aside, listen, I'm just making bad jokes in case you hadn't figured that out. You seem smart. I'm assuming you knew what was going on.
You never know with people these days, and I don't know you, so I can't
You know what? That's
say.
valid. That's valid. Do you have flour? Do you have eggs? Do you have milk?
I've got dried fruit, hard cheese, smoked meats, vine tea bundles, and storm salt. As far as food is concerned, as well as ration packs.
All right. Penny, do we want a small bundle of everything except for the ration packs?
It depends on how much would all of that be. Just a small bundle of everything.
A bag of fruit is 15 copper pieces.
Oh, don't read out prices to me. You're gonna make me do math. Hold on, let me type it out. 15?
You want me to do all the math? No, you have to do something.
All right, so that's 15 copper. Okay, go ahead.
A thing
Something
of hard
she can do.
cheese is 20 copper.
You see, okay.
Smoked meat is 30 copper.
You see, okay.
A bundle of tea is 10 copper.
Mhm.
And storm salt is 5 copper.
Okay, let's see. That brings it to 50, 60 plus 20. That will bring it to 80 copper. Yeah, we can do that. Where is my inventory? I'm looking at Vocash. That's why I can't see it. Okay, there you go. Yeah, we should be able to go ahead and get a few small bundle of each.
So you want a pack of everything?
Yes, please.
All right.
And do you happen to have any cloaks that will repel water at all?
She kind of gives you a smile. But before she does that, she looks over and goes, Jordan, get one pack of each of the food, eh? And Jordan starts going around and collecting a bag of everything and starts putting it on the counter. We do. We do have cloaks that help repel water. You kind of need it around here.
I'm tired of being soaked and cold.
I can imagine.
Oh, is Penny wet right now?
She's her
Oh.
clothes dried throughout the night, but she was soaked. We have a cloak, storm treated. It's 2 silver. We also have boots, gloves, satchels, traveler's packs.
Does Penny have a bag at all? Hold on. She does not.
She just carries everything all at once.
In her pockets. No, she's been shoving stuff in Dante's pockets and in Tyrannus's bag.
She has.
Maybe
Which
that's
is
where the ancient
fair.
books came from. They're pennies.
Do you also have a bag of holding by any chance?
Bag of holding, not recently. We sold our last one to one of the riders. It'll take a little while to get another enchanted one crafted.
No worries, we're not going to be here very long. Just a regular bag, I guess.
Alright, so do you want to get boots, gloves, or just the
No,
cloak?
I like my current boots. They give me advantage on stealth.
Okay.
Penny, this is your conscience speaking. You look down. You don't really have good clothes.
A cloak would be 2 silver.
2 silver. Hold on, where'd Discord go? So that's
We're in town for a day or two.
80.
If I were to work some of this off, would this be any cheaper for my friend at all?
Yes.
And what exactly would you do to work it off?
What do you need done?
Well, I've already got 2 assistants. What do you know how to do?
Drink.
Does Vale have any skills?
You made a cart.
Arguably.
No, she's saying that.
God,
It was an
saying
amazing
arguably.
card. You are correct, but that's a lot of work. More than 2 silvers worth, Penny. You said you've already got 2 assistants?
Penny's gonna show Vale how much they have. I think this should be enough to cover it, right? And I'm gonna just DM you how much money Penny has.
Okay.
Where's my snipping tool? Because
It's
I don't
next to
want to
your
type.
sleeping tool.
I don't want to have to type it all out, so I'm just gonna take a screenshot of them.
You know I'm watching the screen share, right? You can just drag the window.
Oh,
That's
I
true.
could just do that. There you go.
Damn! Alright, Penny. I see how it is. Girl, you rich. Where is my skills in... There it is. Okay, that doesn't help me. Where's my proficiencies? Oh, there we go. Well, I know quite a few languages. I could help you translate should any, Oh, is this a gnome in front of me?
No,
Halfling.
this is halfling.
Oh, shit. Okay, well,
That's how you
Vale's
get-
drunk, so we need to roll for this. Taryn, high or low?
Shit, I
Low.
forgot you were drunk.
Okay, so since I rolled in line with the DM, I'm gonna make their life easier and not start speaking Gnomish to them.
I mean, you
Let's
can.
go.
Thank Christ.
Let's not get
I
kicked out of
mean-
another establishment.
This is a Vale's drunk. Would Vale just start doing it on impulse? I know several languages. I could maybe help. Know Common, Draconic, Elvish, Gnomish if a customer comes in. I also know Abyssal and
Vale, you don't have to.
Some older languages, so
Vale, you don't have to. It's fine.
let me do nice things for my friend. I'm gonna fight you. And you'll lose. 'Cause I'm
She's gonna
great at
raise an
fighting.
eyebrow.
Don't worry. As Vale turns to shopkeep, I'll fight her outside. I'm not unsensible entirely.
I actually want this to happen now.
I mean, if you want to try to get things cheaper, the actual best way to do that is buy more.
Mm,
What am I seeing right now?
it's not my money. I can't wear cloaks, so got this one for me. Anyways, yeah.
What other?
Vale's gonna shrug their shoulder, and the cloak is gonna change from the very threatening message to a half change. Halfway through the change, Vale's gonna stop. What if I wore your shop name on my back? I can change this cloak to whatever. I'll be going to other cities. What if I did a little advertising for you for a couple weeks?
She kind of looks at you. Because I'm not exactly hard up on customers. We are the only general store in town.
What other clothing options do you have? You have boots and things like that. What about just general clothes?
What are you looking for?
Something that's not worn down. And she's gonna look down at her shirt and pants.
She kind of goes under the counter, which really she just walks up to it and starts grabbing a couple of options and pulls over a step stool and walks up and is just actively walking on the counter around the bags of the dried fruit and such, and starts laying them out neatly in like different outfits that would kind of match together. There's a couple of different options to choose from. She points at each one, goes, minus the cloak. Each one of these, any one that you choose, these are sold as a set, or you can get them individually, but I think they look nicer together. Any one of these sets would be 2 silver. These are all, they're all also water resistant.
That would be nice. What was Vale about to do?
Could Vale roll an insight to see if they're getting hosed, or is Vale just too drunk and tired after the week's events?
I'll let you do an insight check.
Okay. That is a 19.
She's being extremely fair.
Okay.
It appears that her sentiment earlier of being the only general store in town and not creating it as a monopoly to drive prices up, she knows her customer base. She knows that it's a give and take situation, so everything she sells is on board with reasonable prices.
You know, I've been to a lot of general stores, and is there a broom just leaning up against a wall anywhere?
Yeah, there's probably like a broom in a corner somewhere for general like tidying up. Yeah, there's one actually right next to the samurai outfit.
Vale is gonna say, I've been to a lot of general stores. I've seen a lot of unfair prices when, especially in small cities like this. I admire your honor and your what's the word? I'm drawing a blank. Your honor and your fairness,
integrity.
I'm sorry, integrity. There we go. Thank you. I admire your honor, your what's the word? Fairness, integrity. I just want to say I appreciate that. I'm gonna let you two get to it. Please don't take advantage of my friend. She's a little new around these parts, and I'm just gonna pat Penny on the back, and I'm gonna just do some busy work as a thank you, and just go grab the broom and start sweeping.
As he's walking away, she's gonna go, I'm new here.
She kind of looks back and forth between the two of you as you go and grab the broom, and Jordan looks at you, Rucka looks at you, and they all just kind of shrug. Like, all right. Were you just interested in the clothes, or did you need any basic gear? We've got travel essentials, tools, books, and maps.
We have maps, I want to say. Correct? We have a map, and I think Tyrannus has it. Correct?
I believe so.
What kind of books are there?
We've got the Beginner Herbalist Guide, Storm Pot and Hearth, and
What is
this. It's essentially a cookbook. And then we also have the Stormbreak Beastery.
Whoa,
Bestiality.
whoa!
Oh, bestiality! Oh my god! I'm gonna clip that later.
We have blank journals, and we also have quill and ink for the journals.
I'm gonna get a blank journal and the quill and ink, as well as the cookbook.
Do you want the regular copy, or do you want the waterproof copy?
For this area, let's go with the waterproof.
Alright, the waterproof copy is 1 silver, the journal is 1 silver, and the quill is 20 copper.
That brings me to that. Okay, and then... Hold on, I'm mathing right now. And then how much silver?
For which one?
For the ones you just read out.
It was 1 silver for the one book, 1
Uh-huh.
silver for the journal, and 20 copper for the quill and ink.
Okay, so 4 silver in total. Let's change that to 100. I'm just keeping track of how much I'm spending right now. And how much for one of the sets of clothes?
It's 2 silver.
So that brings it to 6 silver. Yeah, I'll go ahead and grab, and that's all I'm gonna go ahead and buy. And I'm gonna give her 2 gold pieces
Okay.
because 100 copper is 1 gold, and then 10 silver is another gold. So the extra money is just like
Is that how that works?
as a thank you. Yeah, it's got it on D&D Beyond.
But it's different now with the Terran's new money thing. Remember?
Oh yeah, it is different.
Yeah, I
Oh,
would
the
just...
conversion is different?
Yeah, I would just give
Can
them the exact change.
Okay. In the future, can we have that posted in the Discord? The conversions?
Sure.
I would appreciate
Yes,
it,
more,
God.
make the DM have more work.
It's just
Taryn, I did roll a perception just briefly to see if I can see anything that's been neglected regarding cleaning, and I got 21. So just, obviously the floors are probably swept a couple times a day, but if there's anything like cobwebs in the corner or anything that looks particularly dusty, sure Vale has a rag on them they can use to clean that sort of stuff. So
I like how there's a why it costs 10 copper in this description, Taryn.
You're welcome.
That's I love that.
Looking around, it is pretty clean. They just opened, but you sweep the swept floors just to make sure that everything's good to go. As you exchange the goods, she looks at you and goes, wouldn't you buy clothes? We also give you a free fitting for your new gear. So it's free with purchase anyway. We can make sure that everything's it's nice and snug because you never know exactly the sizes of people who are gonna buy gear. So if you like, pretend there's an extra room over here. We can step into the fitting room, and I can make sure that it fits you just perfect.
Thank you. And was this also including the bag that I was gonna buy as well, by the way? The price?
If that's what you added in, then yes.
I think.
We'll say
She's
yes.
getting a lot.
We'll say yes.
Sorry.
You're good. So if you don't already have a bag, you can add a bag to your inventory.
Okay. And Penny will follow her over to get the clothes fitted.
Amazing. So it takes a few minutes. Ba-doop. Permission. But
It
after a
doesn't have
couple of
cloak
minutes,
on it, but you know.
Betty comes out in her new outfit.
6 silver.
Look at that, so clean. Totally not partially rags. Alright, so while
There we
you're
go.
getting fitted and putting your stuff in your inventory, Vokash, you were making your way to the
Metalsmith.
metalsmith.
Where is that? I will drag you.
It is the building behind where you currently are.
Behind. Okay, got it. Where's Vokash? And Trina. Yay. Oop. I dropped them. They're separated. Huh.
Gotta keep them separated.
No.
This one?
Those
Yes.
two, yeah.
So Vokash.
Why is Trina going so far away? What is happening? Are you grabbing it too?
No, but there. I did grab it and I put her in the building.
Thank you.
So Vokash, it takes you a little while, but you start to hear the familiar sounds of anvils start to ring through the air, and you follow that sound.
Yep.
And you follow it to this one building that's kind of a little bit a ways off of all the other buildings, and as you get closer, the sound gets louder, and you kind of get the impression they're probably away from everybody else because of how loud it is.
Yep.
Walking in, you see a stout, just broad-shouldered, barrel-chested, braided iron gray beard, thick arms, completely covered in soot already this early in the morning, runic tattoos just flowing down each of the arms that, as you watch this dwarf yell at this apprentice, start to occasionally flare with red magic through his arms. The apprentice that you can see, which one is this? Is a young human who looks like they're used to being scolded, but trying very hard to correct their position as they're just hammering away on the anvil. At first, they don't quite notice you as they're just in the middle of yelling at each other.
Okay. Hello there. I'm Vokash.
The dwarf kind of snaps their head up. He goes, "Well, Matt, what can I do for you?"
I pull out my gold pieces that are meant for the clan, and I need this turned into golden thread, like still metal, but like it's thinner, way thinner.
How thin are you wanting this? You want it to be, he starts, holds up, like, the OK sign and starts, like, measuring, like, how thin are we talking?
I point at the tip of my pinky finger.
Hmm.
Like the very edge of the nails, so to speak.
You
Am I
provide all
coming
the.
through?
How much material are you providing? How much?
They
gold?
use 15. I mean, like, I think it's 15. Or how much do I have set aside for my clan? That'd be under the EP.
You have 87 set aside.
Oh, I'm gonna have all 87. The money to make it, uh, I would pay out of my own purse to have it transformed. So 87 pieces of gold turned into golden wire.
Yeah, we could do that for you. It'll be considered a commission work, which will be 10 silver to make it into fine wire.
I hand over 10 silver. Do you make, are you able to make some chef's tools?
Let's see. What do they have? Do they have any chef's tools like in stock? Don't think they have chef's tools particularly, but they do sell like fine daggers,
Okay.
swords. We could maybe make those.
Oh, I can. I mean, I can do the majority of what I need. Instead of chef's tools, I'm gonna. Do you have a piece of paper and a pencil? That way, I could draw something for you.
Sure.
All right. So I pull out whenever he gives me the piece of paper and the pencil. I pull it out, and I basically want a collapsible tri leg so that I can cook meat, and I don't have to like use the forest anymore or wherever we're at, or they have that kind of stuff available to where I could make a try, but I just want a metal one.
Okay.
Oh. So that way it can collapse. I can carry it with me.
We could probably do that. It would take about a day to get functional.
Okay.
Do you want it like a rough thing, or do you want it fine work, master work?
Fine would be enough for that.
That'll be another 10 silver for the fine work.
Okay, I hand over another 10 silver. So 20 silver in total so far?
Yeah.
All right. How much do I have left?
Over
I know I have a lot, but
almost 300 silver plus gold pieces plus copper pieces.
okay. Out of curiosity, do you maybe have like a piece of leather that I could wrap it up in when it's disassembled?
Let's see. They're
It's a myth. It's a It's a metalsmith, so it might not. It's that. But yeah.
Just like something to keep it together from coming apart on you as you
Oh.
travel.
Yeah.
I'm sure
Something I can wrap around it and put in a pack, so to speak.
Yeah, we can definitely put that on there.
Okay. And that'll be it for what I need.
All right. Do you want to peruse the store while you're waiting, or you good?
He said it was gonna take him a day. I figured I can just pick it all up when everything's ready.
Okay. If there's no other requests from you, I will hop back over to the tavern.
Yep. After I'm done there, I am gonna go over to the stables thing that you had mentioned, Taryn.
That is also back at the tavern.
Okay. No, the one that sells the horses and the carts?
Yep, you were sleeping with the horses last night.
Okay.
Alright, so we are back at the tavern. Back at the table of
Okay.
secrecy.
Damn it! I'm muted again. You
That's a
said
good
you were
thing, then.
sleeping with the horses last night, and I immediately went, "It's better than sleeping with the fishes." And then I realized nobody heard me.
Too bad. So
Nope.
sad.
All right.
Is there anything else you need to talk about, Dante?
Yeah. This isn't anything nearly as important. This is just more so I want everybody's thoughts on this. So I've been thinking about what happened over the past day. And a part of me thinks we should go check out the wall where the vine touch came from. Granted, it could just be my paranoia, but the fact that we were told that they traveled, from the sounds of it,
Yeah, it was that it was unusual.
yeah, and it feels like they are
The
something or
writer,
someone.
yeah, the writer said something about one of us or all of us that the wall were all tied together with, like, say, a string of life, a string of fate, or whatever. But she said something that they came to us because they saw, I guess, followed that thread to us, one of us or all of us. We might know more if we went there, but we shouldn't, because if we go close to the wall, the wall magic something will try to pull us in.
Frost, were you
Uh,
keeping an active perception on the tiefling
Yes.
behind you? Go ahead and make
Yes.
me a perception check.
What's that? Okay, it's better than last time. Oh yeah, not 20, so 22.
Good, because they rolled a 19.
Let's go. Get good.
As you
Scrub.
guys are talking about the vine wall, you hear just barely above a whisper, "Only go to the wall if you want to die."
This time, Ken said it correctly. 180 no scope. And then this time, I'm actually gonna get up. Like, they'll see me get up. I'll walk up to them and be like, "I'm guessing you know a lot about the wall, but if you're speaking under your breath, well, would you tell us about the wall?"
They kind of look up at you.
This time I'm actually right next to them instead of being behind them.
They look over at you and goes, "Whoever told you you should probably stay away from the wall spoke the truth." And they kind of point to their shoulder. And on their shoulder, let me find where it is.
Also, these guys been eavesdropping on us. I say that out loud to my friends.
Damn.
Dante, at this point, oh, sorry, Taryn.
They point to their shoulder, and on their shoulder you see an insignia of a quill pen crossed with vine tendrils.
They're one of the writers or watchers.
You can ask them.
Nah, I'll just think it.
It's like, you shouldn't go there.
At this moment, Dante's gonna get up and walk over and look at the tiefling for a moment and go, "Look, it's been a stressful morning for me. Can I ask a few questions?"
Give them space now. I did my job.
So, the Vine Touch came and attacked me and my friends about a day ago.
So you were the ones that they attacked.
Yes. Do you have any idea why the wall would send, I'm assuming send, Vine Touch towards us?
She kind of sighs and goes, "I don't know who told you that they were sent. They typically wander, though if they went as far as the reports say, that is unusual, but they don't actively generally go after anybody specific. Usually it's just those that are unfortunate enough to be in their path.
Fair enough. My apologies. The reason why I say sent is because that's my own assumption, and the two that helped us also said something about a thread, them following a thread. And usually, from the sounds of it, these aren't very intelligent creatures. So, and correct me if I'm wrong, if they are not as intelligent as I think they are, why would they be following a thread unless either A, someone or something sent them, or B, something was, I don't know, calling, signaling, beckoning them of some sorts to come this way towards us.
Perhaps there's a third option, and there's just something particular about your group.
At that moment, Dante's gonna turn and look at Tyrannus. Do you think it has something to do with what caused you to turn into a plant, Tyrannus?
No. No, I do not.
The tiefling just stares at you, Tyrannus. Goes, "You turned into a plant?"
I'm a druid. And sometimes magic is weird. Do not think this is related. Just unfortunate timing.
Never heard of somebody turning into a plant, even as a druid. She starts furiously scribbling notes into her book.
As Dante sees her do this, he speaks up. Even if that's magic's weird, I get it, but I'm not crazy for thinking that is somehow a bit too specific, right?
Well,
Or am I just finally losing my mind?
There are such things as coincidence.
as far as my knowledge goes, as a field archivist, I've never once in history heard of the Vine Touch turning anybody into a plant. This is new, if it's even related.
The Vine Touch didn't turn Tyrannus into a plant. It was more so whenever we were fighting them, as Tyrannus was getting ready to cast a spell, he turned into a plant.
Interesting. They look at you, Tyrannus. Can you describe what it's like to be a plant?
With that, Frozen is gonna slowly walk away. I'm gonna go to the Smiths and just walk off.
It's a sightless existence.
Somewhere over there.
A lot of photosynthesis.
Photosynthesis.
There was some awareness of dirt. It's a very simple existence from what I can discern. I don't believe I had the proper senses at the time to truly perceive it in a useful way.
Now, you could sense dirt. Could you taste dirt? Like, they are asking the most random
They're asking
fucking questions.
They're asking the true scientific questions we need.
I mean,
Dante-
I like coffee, so...
At this point, Dante at this point is going to look down at Tyrannus and go, I need to take a walk. I need to calm down. I'll come back here after. And then Dante's gonna
Do you wish
gently-
to cool off?
Yes.
Dante would use some help.
He already left.
Shows how much plant life I am still.
At that point, Dante's gonna tap Tyrannus' shoulder, and then he's gonna walk off unintentionally the way that Penny and Vale did.
this tiefling scoots closer to you, takes a seat, and is just furiously writing everything you say down. Just, how did it feel? Were you able to sense sunlight? When you drank water, did it actually help, or were you still thirsty? Could you feel the go through your body? Yeah, chloroform go through your body.
That's not the right thing.
No,
I remember
chlorophyll.
feeling cramped. I believe I was coming apart. You'd have to ask the others what they saw. I wasn't able to, see.
The others have left the party.
She looks back, goes, "Damn it." Anyway,
Oh, I'm sure they'll be back. They can't.
Time to
stay
climb
on
this
for
wall.
long.
but she's in full interrogation mode. Like,
This is all for her fanfic.
halfway through writing, she goes, "What was your name?"
Call me Tyrannus.
Tyrannus. I'm Sarah.
Good to meet you.
She kind of like flags over the wood elf in the bar and just kind of like waves her, holds up 2 fingers, and orders drinks and has them delivered so that you'll keep talking to her.
This is unnecessary,
Just trying to sleep with Tyrannus.
She's very invested in this being a plant.
He's a plant. He's a plant. He's a plant. He's a plant. He's a plant.
The wood elf walks over and sets another tea in front of you, and then sets down a drink that you cannot identify in front of her. It looks pretty similar to the same kind of tea that you're drinking, but a little cloudy.
With a chance to be balls.
I just heard thunder.
It's just Imagine Dragons. Don't worry.
What is that drink you've ordered?
Oh, I'm here a lot, so sometimes they let me like spice up my drink. It's the vine tea, but with a splash of the warm spiced milk in it.
They made a latte with a latte.
Yeah.
Sounds interesting. I
You-
typically only drink coffees black, but this tea is decent.
If you want, I could have her bring some spiced milk, and you can try it.
Do not. I'm always up to experiments.
She'll
This is the trend.
flag
Sorry,
the elf over because milk. And you hear them behind the counter as the milk gets frothed. Brings it over, puts it down.
Thank you.
You see the elf nod. He goes, "If you need anything else, just let me know." Wanders off. Goes over to the one other patron, starts just poking them in the forehead.
What do you want?
Steve,
Buy something.
Steve, it's morning. You gotta
Oh.
order or go.
Didn't you kill someone because their name was Steve?
That was in another way back campaign.
Don't be a Steve.
Don't be a Steve.
What does that mean?
So, if are you gonna mix the milk in with your tea?
Indeed.
It cuts the bitterness of the tea, and it essentially it's like having not quite like a matcha, but it has like just like a light creaminess and spice. Adds a lot of spicing to the tea that you have with a little bit of honey. It's very good.
I approve.
All right. Is there anything you'd like to talk to Sarah about?
No, I think we can let them have their side conversation and cut back to the others.
All right. All right, Vale and Penny. You are dressed. Your goods have been packed into your new bag. You have your book, which I sent you the link to.
You did.
The clean floor is extra clean.
Phil, did you need anything?
No, I'm good. Vale's gonna kind of say just somberly as he goes and puts the broom back where he found it. Was a 21. Is there anything that Vale got, like, as far as cleanliness? Is there any, like, swords that needed dusting or anything like that?
When you looked around just to see if anything was, like, out of place, the closest you got is, like, a pair of boots at the end weren't perfectly aligned. The shop is, like, pristine.
He aligns the boots.
You get, like, a small nod from the halfling. Goes, thanks. And then
Thank you for...
Jordan gets a sharp glare that they were not in order. They just kind of scurry away and starts straightening already straightened things.
Oh, the OCD of the OCD.
It is a very well-maintained store.
I was gonna, just put the broom back and say, no thanks, Penny, nothing right now. And,
What would I have to roll
give
to
the
detect
shopkeep a nod.
the sadness or in Vale's voice?
Insight. Versus deception if you're trying to hide it.
Vale's just trying to keep their mind elsewhere right now. Roll deception against self. 2! That's a 10. Nothing is distracting Vale from their feeling. This is a problem. Vale's gonna drink about it.
17 is what I just rolled.
Yeah, you're picking up on the sadness.
Okay. So we're walking out now. Yes?
Yeah. There's
Yep.
nothing left for you guys in the shop.
Okay. So do you want to talk about what's going on in your head right now?
Nothing to talk about.
I'm assuming we're not going back to the tavern, we're just walking again.
Yeah.
Okay. Why do you sound so depressed?
I feel like the answer is staring straight in front of you.
God damn you, hold on. Okay. The only thing in front of us is a road. I had to roll to see if she'd take that literally. And she failed. So she took it literally.
Vale's gonna hug Penny again and be like, Penny, never change.
So, what exactly is it? Is it the Dante thing?
Vale's just gonna shrug and say nothing.
I think it's good that you're not avoiding it right now.
Yeah. Maybe.
It also helps that that large person drank all your alcohol.
No, it doesn't.
She'll give you your flask back. Just don't go overboard.
Bill's just gonna tuck it back in his waistband, not even glance at it.
And
Yes,
she'll
ma'am.
hug it. She'll also give him a side hug as they're walking.
So what do you need to do? You got your clothes, got everything fitted, you got everything sorted, anything else you need?
I'm just following you at this point.
Okay. Oh. Vale's gonna who has the bag of fruits and everything? Do you just have them in your bag?
Yeah, I put everything in my new bag.
What time is it approximately, Taryn?
At this point,
Imagine fitting takes time, so probably
it's probably getting close to maybe like 11 in the morning, noon. You guys have been up for about 4 hours, going on 5.
we should have some food. Brunch?
Sure. So, back to the tavern?
Oh. Let's find a nice secluded place, start a fire, maybe, instead.
Do we have the stuff to make the bread?
No, but we have everything else. Just snack.
Okay. We going off-road?
Yeah, just somewhere not near a building.
Bet.
Off-road the new Nissan Altima.
Disclaimer, no affiliation. Legal disclaimer.
All right,
The wagon-
you're watching my stream. You're watching my stream in Discord. Where would you like to go? There's all of that open land right over there.
Probably in between the blacksmith and the keep, behind the general store, maybe. Just
So
where
over
that
here.
like back path is. Yeah.
Okay.
So in town, but not a part of town.
Yeah, so about right here.
Yeah. Yeah. Somewhere
Fire!
far
The
enough
fire
away
brigade
where I'm
comes.
gonna like start a fire that like causes a problem.
I highly doubt it because everything around here is wet.
It's true.
True.
Including Penny, because she's having a lunch date with Vale. No.
Yay.
No, she has that new water-resistant clothes. She can never get wet again.
There you go.
Wow.
Denied by God.
So you guys making a small fire just to sit by because all you have right now are rations.
Yeah, we're just gonna basically like nibbling on the fruit that we just bought and all that.
Fondue.
Yeah, heat up the meat a little, etc., etc.
Here's it.
Yeah, Vale's gonna look at Penny and be like, I hear in the fancier places they call this charcuterie. In the Feywilds, we just called it pretentious lunch.
I didn't get to catch all that because I was stretching.
I hear in some of the fancier places on this plane they call it charcuterie, but in the Feywilds we just called this pretentious lunch.
I call it fruit.
I mean, fruit and meat and cheese and presumably a
salt.
few crackers and
And
salt. I mean, obviously you gotta salt the crackers before you put the cheese on. How else are you going to get your daily dose of heart attack?
You're making meat s'mores.
Yeah, basically.
I don't like that phrase. Please
More.
never say that again.
They're called Moors. Moors original.
I cringed
gonna-
at when you said that.
You're welcome.
Isn't like grilled cheese just I'm getting sidetracked?
So you guys are heating up the dried meat.
Yep.
Melting some cheese.
We are doing the thing. The thing is being done.
Alright, is there anything else you two want to discuss?
I mean, if Penny wants to learn some more language, Vale will teach, but
That's exactly why she bought the pen and empty journal, and that's one of the things I forgot. Let me add that to my inventory. As soon as we finished that conversation, I forgot everything I bought, and I messaged Kraken going, I'm gonna have to go back in the VOD and write all this down.
Amazing. I love that.
Instead of just a quill and ink, I'm just gonna put ink pen in my inventory. Is that okay?
I'm just gonna send you a screenshot of everything you bought.
You're
You
the
can enter
best.
that-
I love you.
And you can enter that in D&D Beyond.
Yeah, that's what I'm asking. Is instead of entering in both a quill and ink, can I just put in an ink
you know,
pen?
I was thinking
Yeah.
I should just start writing this down, and then I was like, nah, they got it.
They didn't.
Never
You give-
assume.
They did
You
not.
give me too much credit, Kraken.
Let's see, and then you bought the cookbook.
I already added that.
Okay, and then a blank journal and ink and quill, or you can just put a pen for argument's sake.
Yeah.
Writing utensil.
I just put in an ink pen book, which is just going to be that empty book. And I already have the storm pot and hearth in there.
And then I sent
Earth
you a
Fletcher.
screenshot of all the food stuff that you bought.
I appreciate you so much.
That's a great plot, wife.
Alright,
The best
so,
platonic wife.
so you are teaching Penny Draconic?
Oh, whatever language she wants to learn, as long as I speak it.
Well, Draconic first started it already. Might as well continue it.
Yeah. Okay.
Alright.
So was that standard? Was that what you were doing,
Make me...
Taryn?
Huh?
Was it a performance check that you wanted?
It's
I can't remember.
it's an
'cause it's been a while
intelligence
since
check.
I've done this with Penny.
It's an intelligence check on your
Okay.
end and a wisdom check on Penny's end.
Just straight wisdom.
Yep.
Okay.
Well, that's terrible. 7.
Question: if I roll poorly on this, I do have a point of inspiration. Can I use that to reroll?
You can.
Woo.
Though
That's
a great thing to
your
hear.
teacher rolled first, and they rolled a 7.
Well, I got a 15
So
without the inspiration, by the way.
the progress is slow, as it's very obvious that Vale's mind is kind of elsewhere, and you have to they start sentences and then just kind of drift off before finishing them. So it takes a while, but you do end up learning like a couple of basic phrases and words, but you can tell that Vale's heart's not really in it at the moment, but they're doing their best.
¿Dónde está el baño?
Alright, so you guys are eating melted cheese and warmed dried meat and attempting to learn languages. Let's see. Frost left first. Are you just meandering through town? Or-
Actually, it was Volkash that
Okay,
left.
so that went back
first.
to the tavern.
Oh, did they?
Yeah, Vokesh
Yeah,
went
Vokesh went
back to the tavern.
Where did I
Because you
put Volkash?
Because she wanted to look at the stables and buy a carriage or horses, something like that.
That's right. Okay, I put her back. Yeah, she's back with the horses now.
Alright, so we'll go to Vokesh.
And this is why I made Penny and Vale stick together, because I lost track of Volkash.
Let's
On
see.
our way back, like me and Trina slept outside. We were with the horses. I would be asking Trina, do you think we should get a horse? Make them carry stuff that you don't wanna?
Uh, Trina just looks up to you. Well, if you get a horse, we could share the load.
I mean, yeah.
And if we get a proper cart, we could take turns pulling it, or we could just make the horse do it.
I would be totally fine just making the horse do it, Trina. Your family, the horse is being, if we bought it, it would be bought for a purpose. Your purpose is family.
They are not human. They are a half-orc. My bad. There you go.
Oh,
Sorry, I pulled the wrong token.
nope,
She-
you're all right.
She looks up. She goes, "Oh, I'm glad to see that. We agree that the horse should be the a companion of labor."
Yeah.
Don't worry, Trina. You're not getting replaced.
No. Y'all butt out. Y'all are eating food. I've been quiet for every single one of you. Give me my moment.
So, are you walking through the tavern or around the back to the tavern where you slept last night?
Are the horses owned by Mara or Myra?
Mara.
Mara.
She herself doesn't own them, but the stable in which they are maintained is behind her tavern.
Yeah. I would probably go to the stables first and then look around, see if there's anybody there that I could talk to.
We'll just say Mutter and I'm moving their tokens to the outside of it. When you walk around to the back, you do see a half-orc just very quietly taking care of the horses. They aren't wearing a shirt. They've got straw kind of like stuck to them, bits of grass, horsehair. They don't give a lick. They're just happy taking care of the horses.
Hello there, I'm Vokash.
He turns around, walks up to the fence. He goes, "Well met, Bran."
Your name is Bron?
What? Gonna be another hour? Yeah, that's at 3 o'clock.
Where's the card? I'll go.
1 second, guys.
Yep.
God's mother.
Double God?
Kraken, can you see my screen?
Yes. Why do you think I'm laughing?
What's happening on the screen?
You might see one. Oh wait, you're driving, aren't you?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Damn.
Never mind.
Hey, that was cool.
Sorry. She can't
So
tell
happy.
time, apparently.
Nope, you're good.
Nope.
I said 3
It
o'clock.
happened.
It's 1:55.
Yep.
Anyway, what was the question that you asked?
Braun is it your name?
Yes, I'm Braun.
Oh, okay. Are any of them horses for sale or?
He kind of points you towards the horses more to the left side of the stable. Goes, these over here are for sale. Those over there are the road wardens that are just here for the evening. The ones that he points to, you can see is a kind of a smaller mare It's very lean. It's what's that? Dapple gray. One of them is a larger horse. It looks just kind of. They're stout. They're the draft horse. It's the chestnut color. A very large gliding horse. It's a dark bay color, and then one that kind of prances around a little bit fancier than the other, which is a black and pale flecks on their for their main color. Sorry, I'm a little rattled after being angry with my mother.
Makes
It's
sense.
understandable. Yeah, you're good. Take a breath, Darren.
I'm good. But
So,
all these are for sale. Good stock. What kind of work are you looking to get a horse for?
I mean, we know there's a cart store here in town. I just looking for something that can handle some weight.
He kind of points to himself. And, yep, I'm the cart seller as well.
Okay.
How are you looking for a two-wheel cart, a light travel cart, a heavy wagon?
I think more a heavy wagon, but I could be wrong here. And I would tell him how many people are in our party. Me and Trino probably wouldn't be in the cart, but we would be close to it. I think that's a heavy cart. I could be wrong there, though.
Definitely a heavy cart. Otherwise, it's possible with as many people as you say would fall apart. The heavy wagons are on 4 wheels, reinforced frames, iron bound, come with a canvas.
Would one horse be able to pull that, or would I need two?
Is your bear also going to pull, or just the horse?
Just the horse.
For a heavy wagon, all those people, 2 horses would probably be the best.
Okay. Is there 2 horses you'd recommend?
Do you want to travel fast or slow?
Fast would be preferred, but I also want to make sure that the horses would not be they wouldn't be hurting themselves, so to speak. So, yeah.
Let's see. If you're going to pull a horse, I probably wouldn't take the mare. It's better for scouts. The draft horse would definitely be able to pull it, but it's slow. The gliding and the ashwood would probably be the best for it. They're strong and used to long patrols. They are a bit more expensive, though.
So if I got the heavy cart with the horse or horses you recommended, what would a total bill look like, so to speak?
Let me find a calculator.
Thank you for doing math for me, Taryn, because I'm driving, but thank you.
I got you. And I don't remember what the conversion is. It's gonna be 400 silver pieces.
Okay.
Let me look up what the conversion is, because it's in my documents somewhere.
Wow, so you won't convert it for me, but...
You were asking to convert like 12 silver. 12 silver. The gold.
It's fine. And 100 copper.
GDP, what's the conversion? Okay. Alright, so... Nope, not the platinum. Divided by 150. It's roughly 3 gold.
Okay. All right. I hand him over 3 gold.
May have done that math wrong, but you haven't caused any troubles, and the horses like you, so 3 gold.
Give him 3 gold.
Alright, 3 gold. I'll take that out of your inventory. Wabam.
Thank you.
He goes, alright, I can have the cart pulled out of storage, brought around. Whenever you're ready to go, I can get the horses out. And he kind of does a low whistle, and one of the horses, the black and white, the black and pale flex one walks over. He goes, this one here, this is Night Branch. And he whistles again, and the gliding walks over. It's a huge horse. He goes, and this is Iron Step.
Oh, so I got Iron Step, and what was the other one's name?
Night Branch.
Night Branch and Iron Step. Hey, Taryn, can I possibly, just for this once, can I try and mind link all 3 of the animals together with myself?
Multiple animals at a time. Gonna ask for a wisdom saving throw to see if you can maintain the connection with multiple animals, especially ones you just met.
Okay. Hey, Modern, I have advantage on wisdom saving throws.
Cool.
I know, I'm pretty sure I do.
That's gonna be that, and then... Yeah, there we go. Dirty 20.
Hell yeah, let's go. As you reach your consciousness out, like, Trina is just kind of always there.
Yeah.
You slowly connect to these other horses, and you see their ears kind of flick forward as they kind of lean in towards you.
So, I'm gonna kind of do a Spider-Man meme-esque here. I'm gonna point at Trina first and say, Trina, and then I'm gonna point at Iron Step, and then I'm gonna point at the last one and say their name, which was what again, Taryn? Sorry.
Night Branch.
Night Branch. And I'm gonna say, I'm gonna look at Iron Step and Night Branch and say, Trina, give them a demonstration of what you can say up here in our heads.
Trina makes her way forward to the fence. The horses surprisingly don't have any, like, fear of this bear. Maybe because, like, they spent the night in the same shelter. As she just, I'm Trina. Pleasure to meet you. I'm the #1 favorite.
She is. I reiterate that. But I'm also, while she's talking in the brains, I'm looking at them to see if there's any visual, making sure they realize that it's us 4 are able to communicate, so to speak.
The first one you hear kind of in your mind is Night Branch. As they look forward at Trina and then at you. There's like, so you're the new master.
Yeah.
All right. They look over at Iron Step because just don't get in my way. And Iron Step is
Well, I mean,
towers over them because it's not my fault you're small.
I'm gonna look at them both and I'm gonna ask them, what kind of food do y'all eat? Do y'all enjoy?
Their ears kind of twitch a little bit, and you see the swish of a tail that goes. Particular, you see here, Night Branch goes. I have a particular fond of carrots. You got any?
Carrot? No, but we will before we leave town.
They kind of give you like an appraising look, just like we'll see. And then Iron Step kind of looks at them, kind of just blows out air out their nose, goes, anything. Food is food.
Okay. So, I'm gonna say y'all are just gonna hold on here for a moment, but y'all will be pulling a cart together. Okay?
They kind of look at each other. They both like sniff and exhale. If that's what you want.
That is what I want.
Okay.
How much does Iron Step weigh?
I don't know how much an average horse weighs, but they're double that.
Is it like a
Okay.
Clydesdale with the fluffy hooves?
Yeah, it's a Clydesdale basically.
Oh,
It's
okay.
a
I got you. I
warrior.
got you, homie.
It's a warrior horse.
Okay. I am gonna approach Iron Step, and if you want me to, I can do a strength check, but I can lift up to 1,400 pounds. Average horse, I think, is right around 500 to 600.
Clydesdale's horse weighs typically between 1,600 and 2,400 pounds.
Can I do a strength check and try and lift Iron Step up, just to like, I'm the master here?
You can certainly try.
I'm gonna try. You gotta put the animal in the place.
What's that gonna be, turn?
It's a strength check.
Let me look at the correct character sheet. There we go. Just a straight strength. That's
What'd I get?
nat 1.
Oh no!
Oh no!
Ooh.
Oh no!
Oh no!
You're not the master anymore.
I
So-
am
Somehow.
though.
I know.
So as you go to try to lift them up, you're still on the outside of the gate, so getting good leverage is difficult. You kind of just push them in, and you realize very quickly that while you were eye level with them before, you were on a hill. And
Okay.
as you get closer to them, let's see, how tall is Vocash?
She's under. She's like, I would say like 5'9", 5'10". I don't think I've ever actually given her a proper height.
Yeah, so this horse towers over you.
Okay.
Like, by a lot. And they just kind of swing back and look at you and goes, what are you doing?
I'm looking at you. And then she just turns around and walks away.
Was giving you a hug.
Yeah.
Gotta play it
Are
off
you
right.
sure? I'm gonna just as I'm walking away, I look at Iron Step, and I'm like, "There's nothing, no food that's your favorite. Have you ever had an apple?"
Let's see, have they had an apple? They kind of think for a moment, because not that I recall.
Okay. We'll try one. Well, I bet that yeah, the other one likes carrots. I bet you like apples. They're really good. No. And with that, I'm gonna let the orc know. What was the orc's name again? The
Bran.
brain is not working. Bran. I'm gonna look at Bran and I'm gonna go over to your general store. So I'm gonna, if you can, just keep them here for the moment. To see about getting some food supplies for them.
Bran looks at you as, oh, because you got a cart and 2 horses, I'm putting in a week's feed for both of them.
Okay. Do you think? Is there carrots in that feed, or what kind of feed is it?
Non-perishables.
Okay.
So it's like oats, dried wheat, stuff like that. Stuff that'll keep for a week. Carrots, not so
Okay.
much.
Gotcha. So, what I'm hearing with that is when I go over to the general store just to get a limited supply, not a lot.
Yeah, for the time being, like something like, because carrots will hold for a while, but in this particular climate, most vegetables are used pretty quickly after harvest.
Yeah.
I'm a fridge. Hello.
You are accurate.
Yeah.
Vokash, make me an insight check.
Modern,
Sorry.
be my friend. Don't roll away.
The roll away.
Don't roll a 1? Well, that's a good thing, because I rolled a nat 20 that time.
If
Oh,
the
yeah.
Lord giveth, the Lord taketh away.
So before the mind link severs with the 2 horses, you kind of peer further in to their inner selves, and you get the sense that they are testing you.
The 2 horses are?
Yes, you're new to them, they're kind of sizing you up, and the promise of treats, while they're both kind of being stoic about it, you sense that they're excited that they might be getting a treat.
Okay.
Essentially, the opinion of you is going up if you can deliver on your promise.
Okay. Roger that. Then we are on our way to the general store for myself and Trina. And I asked Trina if she wants to stay here with the horses or if she wants to come with me. She could get to know our new friends.
She kind of looks up at you, goes, I suppose I could stay with our new friends, Iron Step, Night Branch.
Yep. Before I walk away, I'm gonna walk up to Trina, give her a hug, and I'm gonna whisper family while I'm rubbing her down before I leave.
She kind of fluffs her fur out a little bit. But she sits comically on her hind legs and just full Winnie the Pooh sits and starts like trying to bond and kind of give them the rundown of the party from Trina's perspective.
Yes.
I want to hear that.
All right, so you're making your way to
Making my way.
Making my way to the general store. It don't have
Alright.
the same ring to it.
All right. While you're doing that, we'll hop back over to Dante and Frost because I'm assuming that you guys caught up with each other because you're.
I imagine
no.
he caught up with me.
Oh no, Dante's going to the edge of the town. He is thinking about leaving and going to Stormville by himself.
Do I see him falling off the map? Or would he gone the other way? I feel like he would have gone the other way.
So Frost left first.
I see the road.
So when you exit the tavern, there all the stores are open in front of you. You see the general store down the way. There's
went
another
left.
building next to the tavern. Where would you like to go?
I went left.
Okay, you're going left. You are passing the open air shops, the small building.
Weird.
So you
I'm gonna walk here.
general
then
stores.
When I
off
pass that
to your right.
perception, I see a big rock, and I like, oh my god. Well, I don't have God, but I just don't even enter. I just in the entrance. You have a message from Mountain right there.
Ruka turns back, goes, see? Message. Is it just kind of start pointing?
It's a bit weird that it's not covered in snow and ice, but they're gonna walk up to the stone and just pat it and like, your mountain is happy. They're gonna walk out.
You hear an immediate conversation start of, it's not a message. It is message. See? Message.
Also, how tall was that Goliath? Were we like eyeing each other the same height?
The Goliath, whew, they're considered a large creature.
Ah, I see.
Yes.
What I would be if God didn't let me be.
So they probably stood about a foot and a half taller than you, Frost.
I keep going left.
You
Looking
pass
for where
another building.
I'm looking for where I hear the tings and flames.
As you walk past the general store, you start to hear the familiar sound of anvils. The smell, well, you don't really smell.
I don't smell.
If you could, you would smell.
Dante, smell for me.
Smell ash,
Ketchup?
melting metals. As it
I will
is
go to wherever that is.
to your right.
About face right. Turn to the grass.
It's even funnier
Yeah.
because you don't really breathe.
Yeah.
He's just doing
Wait
it for
a minute.
effect.
I see a fire. Oh, it's my friend. Okay. Fire's fine. Is door closed?
It's
That's a wall.
open. That's half of the door is open, the other half is closed.
Do we have to duck, or am I fine with this door?
You would probably instinctively duck. Let me pull up the metal.
Remember, players and future players and DMs, it's always okay to split up the party through everyone individually. It's not. You're a curse for doing that.
You walk in, you see a dwarf who is currently melting piles of gold. A human who is very carefully chiseling on a breastplate, and a half orc kind of in the corner just looking over papers.
From what I see here, there's only one forge.
There's 3, but
Oh, okay.
there's only one in there because I didn't want to crowd the space.
No, you're fine. Just inspecting, looking at everything here. Everything looks fully stocked.
The half orc sees you because you kind of darken the whole door frame when you walk in.
It's also colder here. A little bit colder. Not a lot because it's forged.
There is active steam coming off of you.
Intimidating.
Presence.
She
I don't have that skill.
looks up at you and goes, "Oh, that's very interesting armor. She gets very close very quickly and starts inspecting your armor thoroughly.
Be careful. Your skin might stick on if you leave it for too long.
You can see that she's like actively starts to steam. She goes, fascinating. What can I help you with?
I wanted to know, I see you have more forges. Do you allow people renting a forge to use themselves?
Do I allow forges to be rented? Is that on my list? She kind of looks at you. Goes, that's an unusual request. Are you a smith?
Yes.
I mean, I'm not currently using my forge at the moment. I guess I could let you use it. How long do
Okay.
you think you'd need it for?
God, how long would I need to make a see, at the moment, I guess I'll work from the ground up. I'm gonna try to make well would be
I'll be right back.
they will try to make the bigger pieces of what would be their body. So for now it will just be like what would essentially be the trying to think of human
Like
body
a
parts,
chess
but for
piece?
metal. Right, not that big. For right now, it'll just be more just focused from the bottom up. So like the feet casing to where it be like that actual foot with like metal toes and stuff, so they move and everything.
Okay, if you're trying to make intricate, detailed work like
For
that,
now, it's just the casing around it, and then like
just casing around
putting
it,
everything
essentially you're making like a metal boot.
kind of for right now, and then later on with other places probably make the toes and stuff.
It would probably take you a couple of hours because you haven't done this before.
It's fine.
So probably somewhere between 4 to 5 hours, depending on how your rolls go.
I look at my bag of money that I have now that it God bestowed upon me again when it was empty earlier this day. I just pull out like 5 pieces of gold. Is this enough?
She looks at that, goes, that's a lot.
Okay. Like put like 4 pieces of gold.
Are,
I don't know
do
what
you
your currency convergence is here.
do you
I
need
don't really use currency.
ore as well?
Do I? Yes, I would.
Do you
I
know
don't
what
have any on my person.
kind of ore you want to use?
What kind do you have?
Well, we have the storm salt shards. We have vine steel ingots, storm glass chunks, wall sap hardened metal, and you see her kind of shiver a little bit. And goes, and memory fragment ore.
By chance, does that come from the ice plane?
We usually just get it from Ragedale. I'm not sure where Ragedale gets it from.
What does it look like, God? The one she just mentioned, the memory fragment, or
The memory fragment ore kind of looks like obsidian, but it has veins of like silver and like purple that run through it. It's
I'm getting
very
sci-fi
pretty.
vibes. I'm getting sci-fi vibes from that. Some very awoken stuff from Destiny 2. I picked that one. Take all my money.
She refuses to touch it, but she points to it. They have 3 pieces currently available. Those are 1 gold each.
I'll give her 3 pieces of gold.
Right? And then she'll hand you back the gold that you gave her. Held out 4. She'll take the 3 pieces, goes, and just 10 silver for the rent of the forge.
Okay. Technically, it's not my actual hand; it's my gauntlets. I'm
Whatever.
gonna pick it up.
She
I'm gonna
doesn't
pick it
know
up.
that she doesn't know that there aren't hands under the gauntlets.
No, because I was thinking, if I touch this, is it me touching it or the gauntlet touching it? Is the gauntlet touching it? So I'm gonna pick it up with my hands. And we'll say it'll be very weird. Like, okay, this guy has to take off their armor. The smith just puts down shield and sword, and then just begins to ting, ting. Like, what the hell? Why is he doing? He's gonna be so tired.
Yeah, she refuses to touch the ore, takes the money, goes and puts the gold in the like communal box, and then pockets the 10 silver for the use of her personal forge.
I will go here because I imagine this is where the personal forge would be.
Yeah, I mean, I can just.
That's
There
fine.
you go.
Forge. But yeah, it'll be his turn to make. I don't know how many of what I can make with the 3 pieces. How big is ore? I gamer. I only see picture, never ore. Or how many can I make with 1 ore? Would be the question. Because I wouldn't be able to make 2 feet.
With 3 pieces of ore, I'll say you'll be able to make 2 casings for feet.
All right. Don't put me on wiki feet, please.
I'm putting on chili feet.
Oh no!
Oh,
This
no.
is also chili, so this is bad.
Hey, so I only have my wireless earbuds and they're about to die, which means I need to dip.
All right.
Yeah, I got the 5% warning and they just gave me the battery dying, and I'm surprised they haven't turned off yet.
Okay.
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna dip. You guys have a wonderful session. Thank you for DMing, Taryn. Thank you for everything, Twitch chat. Don't die, everyone. I hear 9 out of 10 doctors recommending, and that 10th doctor looks suspiciously like the Grim Reaper in a lab coat. Goodbye.
Have a good one.
That's fine. He's a
Have
friend.
a good day.
All right. So you are with the
Just
rental of the forge, you also got to use the tools that are available at the forge.
Okay. I will begin smithing. I don't know if you want to go to Dante in the meantime.
Yeah, we can pop over to Dante, who's aimlessly walking down the road.
A lonely road? A lonely road he's ever
I can
known?
tell you this much: he's not walking as aimlessly as he appears. He is thinking very hard about just leaving, head to Stormfell by himself right now. He is not in a good mood. He is annoyed, pissed off, hurt, and he thinking that it might be best if he just steps away from things to better himself in a lot of different ways.
Google Docs, please. Google Docs. I need to pull up something. Nope, not that. I need a better way to organize this. That's the wrong file. Shit. One moment. I am struggling to find the file that I need. What did I name that? I named it this. Found it. So you are attempting to walk to Stormfell alone? Is that what you're doing?
Does Dante know it'll be stupid and dangerous? Yes. But right now, with his current state of mind, he does not care at the moment because he is sitting here thinking to himself, he needs to do better. And right now, with how he is at the moment, he cannot be helpful to the group, more so in a social situation rather than, compared, excuse me, to how he is now.
Let's see. I need chapter 14. 14. Make me a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. Okay, that's good. The D&D Beyond my phone closed out, so
Don't you love it when that happens?
yeah, right. The wisdom saving throw. 18.
18. So as you're walking down, just kind of wrapped up in your own head, at first you don't notice, and then you finally do, that the wind around you is suddenly picked up and is starting to circle around you. And it just, out of the corner of your consciousness, you start to hear a voice. It reaches you in the same way that Dova's voice usually reaches you, but this one is thinner. And a lot less forgiving sounding. They're kind of judgy. As you start to hear in your mind, if you leave, you will fail.
Who are you? With all due respect, I don't mind getting criticism when it's deserved, but I would like to at least know who I'm talking to so I can respectfully answer them back.
You feel the wind around you start to grow warm. Unusually warm since it's been kind of cool in this area so far. And just, it almost feels like they're whispering directly in your ear, like just over your shoulder. It says, I'm Orandre.
Orandre? What would I have to roll to see if that name sounds familiar?
Make a history check.
Okay. Okay. 21?
This is a wind of judgment for the Path of Kings.
Dante, at that moment, kind of freezes in place as it clicks in. He kind of like says the name to himself over and over and over again before finally it clicked to him who it is, and he's just like, with all due respect, what, you humble me with your appearance, but what brings you to me?
Let's see if... Okay. The wind kind of... It doesn't leave you, but it kind of doesn't enclose you as closely. If you could sense where they were or are, they're no longer behind you, but kind of you feel the warmth in front of you. And they cryptically say, we've been watching. We've watched you stumble, rise, and stumble again. There is rumors among the many that perhaps some intervention may be required if the prophecy is to come true. Something has changed, though we know not why.
Upon hearing that, Dante's gonna look. When I say look at essentially where he feels the presence of the wind, essentially.
Mhm.
And Don is going to look at him and go, "Do you mean the change in the timeline?"
Perhaps. All we know is something has shifted that was beyond our control. Beyond our reasoning. But it changed the path that was lied before you.
Well, if anything, I was thinking of going to Stormfell alone. Not to abandon, well, I guess you could definitely see it as, but I'm tired of fighting. And when I mean tired, I don't mean as a fuck it, I'm giving up. You know how sometimes people need time to themselves. Enter to retrospective and be better.
If
Right?
if Wynn could squint, you kind of feel that just there's the wind is just kind of like peering through you, even though it is wind and you cannot see it.
Is it safe to say Dante kind of feels like he's getting that look of I feel like you're bullshitting me, like the wind is kind of giving him that look.
Kind of just. It's not in malice, but it is in just right and wrong, like black and white judgment.
Yeah.
What you talking about, Willis?
As they kind of, you feel them swirl back around you, because, as I said, we've been watching. Some of your hardships are self-inflicted.
I will agree with that.
Do you know the path to being a king?
Clearly, no. I would assume that previous kings and queens of my people who have walked the same road I have before would agree with me in various forms. But I also think that every king and queen's pathway that they walk is different. And right now, for me, I want to be a king who can lead his people, who can protect his people, while admittedly letting them fall whenever the situation calls for it. And right now, with how I am and how brash I am, I need improvement. I've done a lot of things. Things I'm not proud of. Things that, while overall I'm not proud of, but personally, and admittedly with a bit of wrathfulness, I am proud of.
You feel the wind kind of continuously swirl around you. They're not agreeing or disagreeing, but as they swirl around, you hear a faint warning, not an urgent sound, just not all kings and queens kept their crowns. They have failed. If you want to not only receive the crown, but keep it, be sure to follow these simple guides. And it continues to swirl around as they speak, they slowly get more and more distance. As I said, you need to not only believe, but show compassion, humility, willingness to serve, reverence of the storm law, and love for the Dragonborn.
Dante kind of sits there and he agrees with it all, but whenever it gets to compassion, if there was ever a moment where it's a record is playing and then all of a sudden like there's a scratch, it gets to compassion as it jumps to Vale, and Dante can't help but overthink everything. From when Vale called him a racial slur upon coming back from the Feywild, to trying to start that fire in the what he just assumes was a living forest, to then blaming he even when he says this part he somewhat admits, but when he turned into that lightning dragon form that he had no control of until the tail end there, and then to Vale just assuming it was Dante's fault for causing the stone golems, which admittedly a part of it was, but it wasn't just him. He's also getting annoyed with people, or at least what he sees as giving Dante a hard time, which he admits he deserves, but also from the looks of it, not really giving Vale the same amount of shit that he probably deserves to be getting, minus Tyrannus. And as he is thinking about all of this, he can't help but find himself getting angrier and angrier before finally taking a deep breath, looking up to the last areas of where the wind was fading and just asking, how can I show compassion to somebody who just will not stop? I know I need to. As he then kind of takes, oh, sorry.
No, go ahead. Finish your thought.
As he kind of like his breath doesn't catch in his mouth, but he takes a moment to pause, and this is why I feel like I need to step away for a little bit to self-reflect, to think, to contemplate, to be better.
As you feel the wind slowly start to dissipate, you hear, "This trial will be your most difficult, for it cannot just be performed, it must be felt. If you continue this path with everybody, you'll have an opportunity to not only feel it, but embody it."
At that moment, Dante just kind of sighs. Not like the annoyed sigh or anything like that. He's just you're right. I don't like that you're right, but you're right. As Dante's just kind of standing there at the town edge, and then asking, is it wrong for me to say that a part of me genuinely hates him. I know I'm supposed to be compassionate. I know. But as then Dante kind of like clenches his fist and a little bit of lightning kind of crackles from his fist before he just loosens the fist and takes a deep breath. I don't know how I can forgive him. I will try, but at the current moment, I don't see how I can.
You don't get a response back as the wind starts to fade away, but with that insight check, you get just like the essence feeling of if wind could smile. You just get that little bit of a smirk feeling from them as the wind dissipates. Go ahead and make me a wisdom check. Or a religion check.
Let's see which one is better. Oh, they're the same.
No, well, there you go.
I'll go with religion. And that would be an 18.
18. Something in the way that the wind left, the smile, reflecting back on what you said about you can try, but you don't know how. You get the feeling that trying is the first step to the passing this trial.
Upon getting this, reflecting on this, Dante just kind of sighs and looks up in the sky. Not sure if anybody, well, he knows religious-wise, Dove is always listening, but he doesn't know if anybody is listening to him specifically. As he just looks up, kind of gives a chuckle, and it's just, why can shit never be easy? As he then turns back and starts walking back towards the tavern, but definitely taking his time.
Fair enough. Alright. So you're walking back towards the tavern. I will ask, does anybody have anything they would like to do before we end? Anything that you're wanting to get out so you don't have to sit on it for a week?
I would like the general store and going back to the horses.
Alright. So Volcash, you make it to the general store.
It's a walk-in door, right?
Yep. The doors are open. They're open for business. When you walk in, you hear them arguing about this giant boulder next to the door being a message from mountains. It is a strange conversation. Rook's just like, it's message from mountain. Metal man say message from mountain. Small man okay, message from mountain. It's not a message from the mountain. It is a rock boulder rock. And it's just going back and forth.
While I'm not gonna walk up to them while they're doing that. I'm gonna look at the rock that they were initially talking about to start off with, because I want to inspect it, see if there is any kind of message from said mountain. Like, I'm inspecting that rock.
Ooh, that is a big rock. Hang on, I'm trying to find a smaller rock. Yeah, sure.
And that rock be throbbing.
That's not a stone. It's a rock.
Modern, would you like to roll an investigation for Vokash?
Can I refresh my dice?
Aren't you rolling physical dice?
Yeah, can I refresh my dice by choosing a different set? Because these are not helping Vokash today.
Go
You know,
for it.
I'll allow it.
Oh,
Yeah.
I was just kidding, but okay. Because that was a nat 1.
It's
Oh,
fine.
yeah. Use different dice. Totally.
That's your second nat 1 today.
Yeah.
So what am I rolling again?
Investigation.
Investigation.
Or nature. I'll allow either one. Whichever one's better.
I have really good nature, I think. I'm pretty
That's
sure
a
I
10
have better
with nature.
10 with nature. It's a rock.
Is there any kind of claw marks or anything distinguishing features?
It's a rock.
Okay.
It is just a rock.
I'm gonna look over at them and be like, as a barbarian and someone who knows nature really well, I'm gonna point at the boulder and say, "This is just a rock. There's no message."
Ruka looks at you, looks at the rock, goes, "What message from Mountain?"
But
Jordan
no,
goes, "It's a rock."
it's a rock. I'm guessing I'm pointing at the shorter fellow, and I'm like, when he says it's a rock, I'm on par with him, like we're saying it together.
It's a rock.
Yes.
Ruka just goes and sits next to the boulder. He goes, "It's okay. I believe you." She starts petting the boulder.
All of a sudden,
Can
the
I
boulder
try
just goes
mind
arms
linking?
and limbs.
Can I try mind linking with the boulder?
I mean, you can try. It's a rock.
I'm gonna try. Yeah, I'm gonna try. Mind link with that boulder.
You try mind linking with the boulder. It's not really your purview. It's not
I
something
mean,
that's...
I've done it with a plant.
You did do it with the plant, but the plant was also a person.
Yeah.
Are you trying to say rocks don't have feelings?
Not that Vokash can pick up on.
I mean, it's hard. It's rock hard. Sorry.
So they just...
So,
You're trying to mind link with the boulder, but that's not your clan's specialty. Your specialty is animals.
yep. I'm gonna look at the guy. I'm like, there's no intelligence in that rock, bud. And I'm gonna tap him on the shoulder and go over to the. You said halfling, right?
Yeah. As you tap them on the shoulder, he goes, "It's not the only thing around here without any intelligence." And they're just staring really hard at Ruka.
Okay. I'm gonna walk up to Ruka and be like, "Hello, my name's Vokash," and I put my hand out as in a handshake.
You going to the Goliath, or are you going to the halfling?
The halfling.
What did I name my halfling?
Ruka?
Talus.
Tala.
Talus.
Tala.
Tala's
Okay,
halfling.
my bad.
Ruka's the Goliath who's petting a rock.
Okay, so Tala is the halfling?
Yeah.
Okay. Hi, I'm Vokash, and I'm gonna put my hand out.
She goes up on her stool, kind of stands on the counter, puts her hand out, goes, "Tala, welcome to the shop. If we don't have it, you probably didn't need it."
I have 2 horses I just acquired. I was wanting to see about getting some carrots, apples, and if you got them, sugar cubes.
Oh, let's see. What do we sell here in town?
Or sugar cane if you don't have the sugar cubes, maybe.
She hops off the counter and starts rummaging underneath the counter and starts just putting things up. Goes, we've got some fruit, some dried fruit. got some meats. We have cheese. Let's see, what else do we have? We have tea, but I don't think horses really care for tea. We have salt. They might enjoy the salt.
You said salt?
We have storm salt. It has a little bit of a kick to it, but as far as I remember, horses tend to generally like salt.
Can I put a copper down on the table and I would, can I try a pinch of that salt?
She won't give you a pinch, but she'll let you, like, try just, like, a pinky tab of salt.
I'm down with that. So, pinky dab of salt in the mouth.
So it is salt, but it also has the same kind of effect as a pop rock.
Oh!
But instead of being sweet, it is salty.
Yeah. Oh. Are they still looking for the sugar cubes or sugar cane?
She looks around and goes, no, we sell dried fruit, hard cheese, smoked meats, teas, and salt. We generally sell things that travel really well. Sugar's a little bit more volatile. It's hard to... The storm salt doesn't really care about the weather. Sugar is a little bit more temperamental in the area. You might be able to find some at the tavern, though.
Okay.
And if you're looking for fresh vegetable, you could probably also find that at the tavern.
Okay.
Everything here is meant for travel.
Let me get some of that. You have the smoked meats,
Mm.
I heard?
We have smoked meats, dried fruit, hard cheese, vine tea, storm salt.
So let me get some of that storm salt. Not a lot, just enough. For like a week.
For a week.
And then let me get some of them dried fruits.
Okay. Bag of dried fruits.
And then the smoked meat. I want maybe like 30 pounds of that.
30 pounds.
Yes. I have a bear.
Oh.
Yeah.
Dried fruit. Just one bag of dried fruit?
Let's do 2.
Right, and enough storm salt for a week. Anything else for you?
Oh, that'll do it.
Well, I don't have 30 pounds, but I can give you the rest of the smoked meat. It's about 15 pounds.
Okay.
In total, it's 135 silver.
Hand over 135 silver.
Got you. And I will also... 135 minus... I'm also taking away your... Well, I'll leave your electrum until your stuff's done. So we know how much you got. So you ended up with... Let me minimize this. I'm just going to send it directly to you so you can add it to your stuff later. Hello? There you go.
Yeah.
2 bags of dried fruit. 15. Oh, yes. Dried meat, and then you had 3 of storm salt. That's slat. I can spell, I promise.
I can too. It just doesn't work all the time.
Alright, so I sent you a message with what you have so it can be added to your inventory later.
Roger that. Who did? Well, yeah, I'm pretty sure about that.
I was like, I thought Kraken left. Forgot that there's a sound
Yeah,
effect. I got real
yeah,
confused
I
for a
was
second.
realizing on that one. Yeah, me too. So I'm gonna go back to the cart and I'm gonna see how the horses. I'm gonna tell them about the salt. I'm also gonna tell them that I did not have a way, that I have to go into the inn to see about some carrots and a couple other things that I had in mind. I ask them if they want to try the salt.
So you go back over to the horses, you reestablish the mind link. It's easier this time since you've already done it once before. And they Iron Step kind of goes forward and goes, "What is salt?"
I explained to him what salt is, but I also explained that this is a specialty salt and then it kind of creates a pop in your mouth. It's not a big pop, but it's just like a tongue sensation for him.
Do you pour a little bit in your hand and offer it?
Yes.
So you put, I'll say like you put like a half a pinch in your hand for the
Yeah.
horse, and they cautiously lick it, and they kind of wicker their head back and forth as it starts to pop across their tongue. And they kind of like run in a circle for a moment because it's not like they could wipe their mouth or anything. And they come back and they continue to lick your hand. She goes, "All right, I approve of you."
Okay. I look at night step or night watch,
Night Branch.
night branch. I look at night branch. I'm working on those carrots. And then I guess the last thing I would do is probably go into the inn and talk with Mara about carrots.
Ooh. All right, so easy enough. You're able to go in and talk and get some carrots.
All right. I would also ask her if she honestly has any kind of apples or possibly some sugar cane.
She goes, I'll have to talk to old Fen and see what he's got in the back. I'm sure we can probably scrounge some up for you.
Okay.
I'm just gonna make a note
That can be
here.
a next week thing.
Look for apples and sugar at the tavern. All right. So far, Iron Step, they like you. You gave them tingly mouth salt.
Yep.
And Night Branch is still waiting on their carrots.
Can I go give Night Branch their carrots?
You can, but we'll get their reaction next week because it is
week.
5 after 3.
Heard.
But interesting session. I had planned to start off with a comical interaction in the tavern, and it went south real fast.
Yep. Sorry.
Nope, it's fine. But hopefully we will all be here next weekend. See if maybe Nibbles can help smooth things over. We'll find out. But no raid today.
Shadow Legends.
Yes, raid Shadow Legends. No. Everybody say bye.
Everybody
Bye
say
and
bye.
you the
Okay, we'll see you next week. Bye.
Later, everybody.